Rewind that. We taking it back to the basics. Vibe up, stay nostalgic.
Hey yo, I stepped in like a Game Boy screen, pixel clean, baggy jeans, tube socks, and a starter team. Flipping through Toonami, late night beams. Goku going super while I'm chasing dreams. Got a Walkman strap, bumping pocket big. Nickelodeon slime when I handle my biz. Pugs in my pocket, Tamagotchi alive. Blockbuster nights keep the weekend vibe.
Back to the basics, fighting the war. Vibe up, stay nostalgic, give them what they came for. From arcades to boombox beats, we keep the past alive, never face defeat.
Power Rangers, morph up, Sega goes blip. MJ fade away, never gon' miss. Mortal Kombat,
Finish him, hit.
while I'm snacking on a Dunkaroo dip. Reptar on the T-rug, rats in my zone. Phone got no apps, but it dialed tone strong. Street lights glow, time to head back home. But the 90s never die when they live in this song.
Back to the basics, fighting the war. Vibe up, stay nostalgic, give them what they came for. From arcades to boombox beats, we keep the past alive, never face defeat. Cowabunga, welcome to Good Burger. Y'all ready for this?
Yo, pop the tape in, let's rewind. 90s state of mind, keep the culture alive. We the nostalgia warriors, ain't no defeat. J2D in the mix, bring the heat.
Cowabunga, cowabunga. Y'all ready for this?
Yo, pop the tape in, let's rewind. 90s state of mind, keep the culture alive. We the nostalgia warriors, ain't no defeat. J2D in the mix, bring the heat.
Greetings, fellow nostalgia warriors, and welcome back to the basics, where together we embark on nostalgic adventures of self-discovery, exploring pop culture from the present to the past. My name is J2D. Whether you're watching live or watching sometime in the future, I hope this broadcast finds you well. Woo! Baby, if the woo wasn't relative any other situation, then the woo is relative today, my friends, because today we're getting into some power bombs and nostalgia, baby. Woo! Let's get it. Let's go, man. Lights, camera, action is everything golden. It's golden, baby. I need some motherfucking energon, baby. Yes, sir. Hope everyone out there is having a good Saturday night. It is Saturday night. You know what? Oh, that's what I should have titled the stream. This is the first ever Saturday Night Slam Masters. Woo! Cheers, everybody. Saturday Night Slam Masters. We're getting into some nostalgia fun tonight and some power bombs. If you know me, you know I love me my power bombs. Favorite wrestling move of all time by a long shot. I love all kinds of power bombs. Everybody can catch a power bomb. Yo, 90s kids are ass and get power bombed. What's up, dudes? Good to see you in chat. Oh my goodness, get power bombs, baby. That's classic nostalgia for you, man. Hope you're doing well out there. Whew. Man, I'm excited. I wasn't originally going to go live tonight. I wasn't going to go live today at all. But last night, man, we had more legitimate deadly, almost said deadly nostalgia, deadly technical difficulties, man. Whether it's for the best or for the worst, my PC does not like me streaming Call of Duty, right? I'm not a Call of Duty streamer. Don't want to be labeled that. Definitely not. But I'm a casual. And specifically when it comes to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I want to showcase that on the channel. I'm a Turtles bro forever. You know what I'm saying? To the grave. So I wanted to showcase the Turtles. And both times, both streams, whatever it is, I'm assuming it's some sort of overload, and it's an automatic power shut off. Whether that is my GPU's getting too hot or my CPU's getting too hot or whatever it is, stream it's crashing and my PC shuts down. So we got to do a little Turtles streams here and there. I got to showcase them. Didn't get to play with them long, but at least I got to showcase that event on the channel. So Cowabunga dudes, that was pretty cool. But today lands us in the ring with the brand new WWE 2K25, man. And there's been, for me personally, there's been like this revival of 2K. I got the top spin. I'm a tennis fan as far as tennis video games go. Mario Tennis, one of my favorite sports games of all time. And I've been kind of wanting to kind of get back into some of the sports games that I love, tennis being one of them. So I picked up 2K25, Top Spin 2K25. I played that for a little bit, and then boom, PGA Tour 2K25 came out. Been playing that, been absolutely loving it. It's got some flaws, and we'll talk about that next golf stream, but it's fun. And then here comes another one right around the corner, man. I saw that, WWE was coming out, the new 2K25, and when it comes to wrestling games, whether it's the classics, what were the old games, like the arcade ones? Was it Royal Rumble that played like Mortal Kombat? You had Doink the Clown, Undertaker, Shawn Michaels. Like, whether it's like that type of nostalgia or it's the 64 nostalgia, right? When the Nintendo 64 came out, 4-player wrestling was just the creativity, the imagination that happened inside those little 64-bit arenas were just legendary. And so between the 64 games and everything that's come out since then, I love wrestling games. Some even modern retro wrestling games. Like wrestling games will always hold, whether and it doesn't have to be WWE or WWF. A good wrestling game can stand, on its own. Yes, people are going to be drawn to the personalities and the trademarks and all of that stuff. But if you can land a good wrestling game, you got something special that a lot of people will love. And the 2K series is has its ups and downs, I guess. Like I say, I'm a casual. I show up every couple years. The last wrestling game that I loved and enjoyed was the 2K game with Rey Mysterio showcase. I do love how 2K does their showcase mode. The Rey Mysterio mode, and it had MGK. It had the MGK song and the MGK wrestler. I gotta say, that was like the best wrestling game I've ever played in my life. The wrestling was phenomenal. I created my own belt right through the 2K. You could go to their websites and upload images, and just their creative suite, the community, everything about it. It has its downfalls. It is 2K, right? Between Top Spin, PGA Tour, and wrestling. It's 2K, man. It's all VC, virtual currency. Put your credit card down, if you want to get ahead. NBA 2K was like the foundation of what 2K does with their monetization policies and the live service nature of the games. And this year, everyone's talking about the island. It's basically, and this is what I thought they were going to do with golf, and I guarantee you it will come to golf, and it's going to be a clubhouse. When you're out on the course, it's going to be a clubhouse. Well, 2K or wrestling got the island, a virtual island. You can walk around, get quests, and apparently it's kind of like a little MMO. I think you see other live players walking around in a server of like 50 people. You can buy stuff for your created character. You can do quests. You can wrestle stuff. I don't really know. I haven't looked into this game at all. I just said, I think it's time. It's been a couple years. I think it's time. I'm going to pre-order the new one. Got the legendary Bloodline edition. So that's why we got the early access, man. 90s Kids R Us. WCW NWO Revenge. There's some stuff in this game that's going to take you right back to that. And that's what we're going to get into. Before we get into the power bombs, we're going to get into the nostalgia to check out all the new stuff that this game has to offer as far as the nostalgia side of it. So I am excited. I've played last night till like 5 a.m. I played all night last night. The freaking Call of Duty stream went down. Played a little bit with the homies, leveling up the battle pass, and then I jumped over and installed. I love the freaking new internet. The game, like a 90 gigs, just installed in like 20 minutes, and I was just like, "Oh shit, I'm playing it tonight." And then I stayed up all night. So between the last game and this game, I'm just like I gravitate straight towards my faction, and I guess a lot of people don't like my faction, and I can see why, because it is a monetary grind, I guess. But the my faction is based around cards. It's a card collecting system. You get cards, you could play those cards, and they're like wrestlers and whatnot. And there's weekly. We'll get into it. We'll get into it. You know what I'm saying? But I've been enjoying it. I think this could possibly be the greatest wrestling game of all time. But that's really going to come down to what they do with like the content in it, right? So what I found out the last game was the creative community. You can basically, like, I had Tupac, like you could literally, any character in pop culture you can think of is in the creative suite. Like you can wrestle with Donald Trump versus Tupac, like all kinds of just wacky and wild things, and they actually look good. Like, they don't look dumb like they used to in the old creative characters. The creative characters are getting pretty good. I think I've seen a lot of people having some issues with the game. I'm playing on PC with the PS5 controller, playing off of Steam. It has been acting a little up. It acted up a little bit last night. Sometimes the game doesn't load, so you just got to kind of restart it. A lot of people saying they're having issues with it. Hopefully we don't see any issues tonight. Get a couple hours in. I got my energon here, man. I'm ready to do some power bombs and talk nostalgia, man. So let's get into it, man. Hope you guys are having a good weekend. But yes, I think so. I like that. Saturday Night Slam Masters. That is a retro game that I grew up with. And I believe that was only on the Super Nintendo, which I did not have. When I would go and visit my brother, the neighbors had the Super Nintendo. See, we had the Sega Genesis and the regular Nintendo. They had the Super. And we would go over there and play Saturday Night Slam Masters. And it was one of those games where maybe you guys have a game in your past or in your head that you like, one of your friends or your neighbors or your cousins had a game that you never had, but you always wanted. And so every time you got to go play it at their house, it's classic and nostalgia. And it's just Saturday Night Slam Masters was definitely one of those games for me. Yo, Shadow Wolf, the Boston Crab. Oh, you know, I often think about, man, that's gonna derail the conversation. I often think about, when I think about my past, my brother Shadow Wolf, I feel so damn bad, man. So we grew up, wrestling was huge, man. Wrestling to me is one of the most foundational things of my childhood. Ninja Turtles and wrestling, WWF, right? And 90s Attitude Era. And my favorite submission is, and has always been, the Boston Crab. It is just a beast of a submission. It's an overload, man. It looks good. It feels good when you're doing it to somebody, not when somebody's doing it to you. But back in the day, man, we had a trampoline in the backyard, so we would jump off the house. We had a giant teddy bear. We would power bomb, Olympic slam. We would take a ladder. You know, we'd have a ladder, and we had like this outside patio. We would get on the roof of that or the ladder and just fucking jump off and just body slam this fucking teddy bear. Well, my brother, ever since we were kids, we obviously brothers, we would fight and wrestle and shit. I would always put him in a Boston Crab. And the fucked up thing about it is, I'll be 100 with you. The fucked up thing is, when we wrestled, see, back in the day, when we wrestled, right? Even 90s kids, right here, we've wrestled, right? When my body slams down on the ground, my body fucking slammed out of the ground. I remember 90s kids freaking rock bombed me so damn hard on my apartment floor, my fucking head bounced off of the fucking cement, and I still feel that shit. Maybe that's where my memory issues come from. But the Boston Crabs and the Powerbombs and the Rock Bottoms, man, those were real to us growing up. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about these kids nowadays, but when we wrestled. And I'm feeling the ramifications. I know Shadow Wolf is feeling the ramifications on his back today from those Boston Crabs. 90s kids, yes, sir, hit that rock bottom. I can still feel that on the back of my head, man. Fuck. But yeah, dude, so wrestling is extremely nostalgic. And I said, well, we are on this nostalgic adventure here on the channel with Back to the Basics. I said, you know what? Why don't we take a pit stop? You know what I'm saying? And revisit wrestling with the brand new game that's coming out. So I'm glad to see a lot of legendary superstars. So one thing that immediately got me to buy this game was apparently, and I know it's only a fraction of a small percentage above the last game, but that doesn't matter because that's old now. Nobody gives a shit. But apparently, this is the largest roster in wrestling game history. That is a GG and a W right there for 2K, man, because that's what we need, bro. I can't stand these damn wrestling games. Like, I understand certain characters are trademarked. Like, I know there's a whole thing with Macho Man. Macho Man's in this game. They got a trademark. I don't know how the contracts and stuff like that work with Vince McMahon and the modern WWE and the old WWF. But I know like certain characters have trademarks through certain years, right? Like they're in this game, there's like a handful of rocks, but there's only one of like some of the old legendary superstars, because I think some of the trademarks, it's kind of like music. I could be wrong on this, but I think like some of the trademarks, kind of like comic books, like you can't do this with certain characters, so it kind of forces you to do what you can. Dude, you know, it's all trademarks and copyright shit, so. But GG's to 2K for bringing the largest roster of all time. I've always said, why do we get a brand new wrestling game with the fucking shittiest roster? 2K did that for so long. Like, what is this roster, bro? So, they seem to just be adding to nowadays. It's like, just add to, add to, add to. Just stop taking away. Like we should always have, maybe it could rotate, but there should always be a pool of like 30 to 40 Attitude Era characters. At least 30, maybe even 20. Right? Just different eras throughout the history of the sport. Always have a pool, you know, where you got to fill those roles. Musical chairs can happen over the years, but don't take away the Attitude Era characters. Don't take away the 80s. Don't take away the legend characters. You know what I'm saying? Just add to. But that's why they be charging us all that motherfucking money, you know what I'm saying? So GG's, man. Let's get into the action. Shadow Wolf says, my back feels how real those moves were. I feel you, man. And I do apologize. So, there's your apology. All right, without further ado, my friends, yeah, apologies about the crash stream yesterday. And we should be back Monday or Tuesday for the continuation of Sifu. If you have not seen that, we finally defeated Kuroki. She subjugated us for far too long, but we're headed up to Jin Fing in the tower, level 4 out of 5, so we're on the back half of the game, and I cannot wait to eventually beat that, and we're closer now than ever. So be on the lookout for that next week, my friends. Let's get into the action. If there is Do not try this at home, school, or anywhere. WWE has the most banger slogan of all time. Now, then, forever, together, or whatever it is. That is the most banger slogan of all time. Shadow Wolf, new seafood content? Yeah, I know, I'm excited. So I did put some time into the game last night. I think 5.5 hours. I stayed up till the damn sun came up. So attention, the money. And this is what's funny. Well, I mean, I don't care about this, but I heard people complaining. So I got the legendary edition, right? You're talking $120 or whatever, the most expensive one, and it gives you a shit ton of currency. But the currency won't show up until the game officially launches on March 14th. Right now, we are playing early access because we pre-ordered the legendary edition or whatever it's called. 90 says that intro gets me hyped every time, dude. It is like what, like it's like point blank. I heard people saying this lately, but point blank period. It's like, what else is there to say? That's like the most legendary way to sum up, just now, then, forever. And then they add that together. It's just like, it's just legend. Okay. So, a lot of people don't like my factions. I like my factions. Brand new My Faction packs have entered the pack market. So we got Legends. We got the Yeet. It's just me, Oos. It's just me, Oos? Is that what they say? Are they not a tag team anymore? So I do not follow current wrestling. I have not watched wrestling in a couple years. I got into it a couple years ago, and I was watching it like 3 times a week. I was watching NXT when Braun Breaker was still in the NXT. And I was like, yup, Braun's going up. They're calling Braun up. Braun Breaker was probably the most freshest wrestler I've seen in a long time as far as like new blood coming out of the NXT. He was amazing. But I enjoyed NXT. I was watching NXT. I was watching it all like every week. And I got back into it. It was fun. Obviously not as good as the 80s, 90s, and 2000s, but today I look at it now and I'm just like, there's a little bit of a barrier of like, this is kind of hard to get into because I'm just like, nothing looks interesting to a degree. I'll be 100% with you. Like, the Bloodline has got to be one of the most boring sagas I have ever seen since the 80s. It's just not my cup of tea, but. I do like some of the females. I like Rhea Ripley. I like Bianca Belair. That's my girl. I like Jade Cargill. Like, I like some of the females. I like what they're doing a little bit more than some of these other guys. But then again, that's from a perspective of I haven't watched. So if I watched more, I know my opinion would be a little bit different. I did just want to highlight this real quick because I'm big on music. I have it turned off because of the copyright, but this is the worst assortment of licensed tracks I probably have ever seen in my life for a sports game. Absolute trash. Yeah. So, trash. But onwards. Epic. Like in what is that? What is that damn frog's name? Oh, Pina. Oh god. Okay, so let's check out the roster. One thing I wanted to get into. There's a couple things I wanted to kind of showcase because it's pretty fucking cool, dude. The teams, let's go to the roster first. So, much like all of these 2K games that I've played, yes, there's the full roster, but some characters you have to work towards. You have to unlock, right? So like this character right here, next to his name, you see that little fucking, it says SHC. That's the showcase mode. So you got to play through the showcase, and I think this year's showcase is all Roman Reigns, or it's all the Bloodline, or it might be all Solo Sikoa, which is weird. Like, how is a character that new getting a showcase? But I don't know. Usually it's like legend superstars get showcases of their entire careers, but this game really just focusing on the Bloodline story. So you get a lot of these characters that are a part of the Bloodline through the showcase. So you'll see them pop up a lot. We got AJ Styles. A lot of these characters, I'll be honest, like I have no idea who some of these people are. Alexa Bliss is in it. I have no idea who this is. But different than unlocking that character in the showcase, this character says MYR, which is My Rise. That's like your career mode, where you create your own character and you rise through the ranks of the WWE. But we'll just kind of go through here, and you can definitely see, like, you got a lot of characters that are just filler, right? Angelo Dawkins, Apollo Crews. Like, some characters are cool. Asuka, Austin Theory. There's 90s kids' favorite wrestler of all time, Corbin. Batista, Bailey. Got 2 Baileys. Becky Lynch. They don't have... Well, that's probably Becky Lynch, the man right here. Probably that one. So, yeah. So, you got to unlock characters through My Rise. So, you do have to play through the career to unlock them, which is... Maybe there's another way where you could just, like, pay with credits. Like, I'm never going to play My Rise. So, yeah. I'll play through the showcase, but... So, like, Becky Lynch right here. Destroy Corbin and Damian Priest. Do you not like Damian Priest? Where's Damian? Oh, we're not here. We're not to him yet. There's the, probably, I got to say, probably the most prolific female wrestler of all time. Bianca Belair. Prolific. I love Bianca. Y'all Big E. Classic Booker T. Every wrestling game has to have Booker T. I always play with them at least once. I used to love playing with Booker on the 64. They do have Bray Wyatt. Now, I know because Bray Wyatt, R.I.P. R.I.P. Bray Wyatt. On a lot of games, they don't have him. But I do know that he was a welcome addition to this game. They have Bray Wyatt, and they have, like, his entire... I guess there's a new group that are all like Bray Wyatt, influenced by Bray Wyatt. Classic. There's we got Braun Breaker right here. Looks great. I hope he has his NXT where he has like all the colors and shit like that. It's like very 90s and 80s vibe. There is all 3 of the Hart Foundation wrestlers, which is cool. British Bulldog. Bruno. I know a lot of people like him. He's like classic. We got both of the Dudley brothers are in here, which is dope. We got all the there's like 5 fucking Mick Foley characters, which is dope as fuck. Carmella's trash. This dude wrestles. I think that's who is this a... No, he's not on that team who goes, we want to smoke. I don't know what that team's called. I don't think that's him, though, is it? Chad Gable. I think Chad Gable's a pretty damn good wrestler. He's like the new generation of Kurt Angle. Charlotte Flair. You don't want to know my opinion of Charlotte Flair. I do not like her. She's fucking trash. Chyna. Classic. CM Punk. Back in the WWE. Cody Rhodes, man, it's good to see him. It's good to see him. It's good to see Cody Rhodes just out there, just being the face of WWE. Cora Jade, Dudley. Oh, here he goes. 90s kids' favorite. Woo! Charlotte, dude. Charlotte. Oh, I do not like her. Damian Priest. I haven't never really liked Damian Priest, but what I will say is I like his look and I like his vibe as a heel. Like, he totally takes me back to the fucking Attitude Era of like the vampires and Edge, and he has that whole Edge and Christian vibe. I love he always fucking looks like he belongs in Mortal Kombat. You know what I'm saying? And so, and every time I've seen him wrestle, he is a good wrestler. They got 2 Diamond Dallas Page, which is good to see DDP. That's got to get in there and fucking do a diamond cutter. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they do is where like if they don't have an official image of like DDP 1998, this is like I guess modern DDP. I guess is what they're insinuating. They just have like an in-game character of them. Got the Demon. Yeah, I didn't know that this guy became. I think he's in like the Wyatt family or something like that, or whatever it's called. I know him like this. I guess he's doing that now. You already know, baby. Diesel. I don't want to know my opinion about Dominic. Doink the Clown's back in it. Drew McIntyre, Dude Love. Got some Dusty Rhodes, classic action. We got 2 Eddie Guerreros, baby. That's dope. That's always a welcome addition. So you got some of these are just question marks. I think they're like toys, like this right here. This is one that came as a DLC. So there's like toys. They're actual like action figures, and it really fucks with my head because the graphics are so good in the game, and they look like realistic action figures, and it really fucks with my head. It's very jarring. Not bad, but it's just like you'll see. I'll show you. It's really weird. I think I got Jey Uso and Roman Reigns right here. Roman Reigns action figure. So I think all these question marks are action figures that you can only get through my faction. I got the Rock too, but I have a better Rock. That's who I've been playing with. Is I think he's an older Rock, but that's like my best character on my faction. Eric Bischoff. We got these guys right here. I think these guys are all part of this whole Wyatt family thing. Farouk, always a welcome addition. Fatu. The Fiend Bray Wyatt. So you have multiple Bray Wyatts, his different versions, and a different year. Finn Balor. The Animal. I don't know who that Gigi is. I don't know who these are. The Great Muta. Gunther. I know Gunther's getting pretty popular out there. Peter Maivia. See? And he's in the showcase. So like all of that family, the bloodline and stuff like that, they're like all in here, and you can unlock them through the showcase. And I think that's probably what it does. Like I said, it usually goes through a timeline, and maybe the showcase kind of takes you on a journey through the timeline of the bloodline. That's kind of cool. We got Hulk Hogan, Honky Tonk Man. We got to have a classic Honky Tonk Man versus Jake the Snake. That'll be fun. So we got 3 different Hulk Hogans. We got the classic, the Hollywood, and the updated. Hunter Hearst Helmsley. That's how I was introduced to him. This fucking music. Iron Sheik. I was wrestling against him last night. There's Jade. You know what's fucked up? I'll tell you. I'll be honest with you, man. What was Jade in? Was Jade a part of AEW? Because I actually learned about Jade through Instagram, and when she did a Storm, she did Storm from X-Men cosplay, and it was and still is, in my opinion, the greatest live action Storm of all time. And so I was like, who the hell? And then I started following Jade, and I seen her, she's a bodybuilder and shit. I'm like, okay, she's dope. And then I was like, oh shit, she's a wrestler. And then I watched a little bit of her on AEW. And then like I stopped watching WWE, and all of a sudden she's in WWE, and she's linked up with Bianca Belair. And it's like, so I got to look up some good matches that I got to go back and watch, because I like both of these women. And they're just absolute beasts. And I'm not a fan of like the small females wrestling. Is not like if I'm gonna watch you wrestle, I need you to like, I need some big beefcake women. You know what I'm saying? Death by Snoo Snoo. I need some Rhea Ripley, some Jade Cargill, and some Bianca Belair. You know what I'm saying? Some China. You know what I'm saying? I need you to pick me up and body slam me. You know what I'm saying? So, or else it's just not entertaining for me. The number one, probably like I guess you could say my first favorite wrestler when I was a child was Jake the Snake. 90 says, yeah, bro, came from AEW to WWE at Royal Rumble this year. Is it that fresh, or was it maybe like last year's Royal Rumble? JBL, they always put him in these games. Got the Usos. They even got a couple. I think each Uso has like 3 of the older Usos. But what absolutely fucking shocked me last night, I did not know the Usos. Like I know all of these wrestlers have been wrestling for a long time to be where they are, but I did not know that the Usos have been in the WWE since 2010. Or maybe this was when he was in a different company or something. Like, damn, I did not know that. That shocked me. That automatically made me give him, I'll be honest, that made me give them a lot more respect. Like, that's respect. Like, they've been doing that since 2010. So they've been in the game for 15 years. So they do deserve to be where they're at. So we got the Hart Foundation. So yeah, here's his 2010 right here. Joe Gacy. Like, of course, they're going to have the name Gacy, serial killer. They like to use shit like that. We got some John Cena. Never been a fan. I know you can crucify me. It's all right. Not a fan of his... like, I see... Every time I have retroactively watched a John Cena match, maybe there's a terminology for this, but when I watch John Cena wrestle, he's a soft wrestler. Maybe I'm wrong, but every time I've seen him, he's like a soft wrestler where, like, yes, he's a professional. He's good. He's a showman. Everything. Just never been my cup of tea. But it's like when he slams people, like he knows how to do it in like a professional manner. But my problem is I grew up with motherfuckers in the 80s, like Scott Steiner, slamming motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like that coked out rage slam when they're fucking coked out and they're all on steroids and they're slamming the fuck out of each other. That's what I like. John Cena kind of like, he'll lift you up and help you fall. I just don't like that. It's not entertaining. I need something. So like personally, I've never been a fan. And even a less fan of his acting. So just not my cup of tea. Kane, a lot of people are disappointed that they do not have the Kane variant that we all know and love. The Attitude Era Kane. I was actually wrestling with her last night. Ken Shamrock is back. I think that has been a copyright issue. Ken Shamrock is back, so I definitely want to give him a try. We got a couple Nash. I think we got Diesel and Kevin Nash. And then I think there's an NWO version of Kevin Nash as well. Kevin Owens, he's a good wrestler. Kofi, got a couple Kofis. I think there's 2. I think each New Day guy has like 2. Kurt Angle, peak Kurt Angle 2, which is definitely, we got to do an Olympic slam with him, so that's classic. LA Knight, Lash Legend. Lex Luger. Heel Cena. Yeah, I seen that. Lita, I know a lot of people were crying because she wasn't announced in the roster, but there she is. We got Liv Morgan. Logan Paul. He's part of the main roster. He's not even in a DLC. Macho Man. Ooh, yeah. I don't know what the fuck this is. This fucking satanic demon shit right here from the WWE. Mankind. There's just a massive roster. I think there's like 150. There's just a massive roster. Like I said, of course, it is full of fucking bloat. The Miz. It is full. Montez Ford. The Street Profits. Okay, yeah. I like Montez Ford. This motherfucker is a high flyer. This motherfucker is a good wrestler. Mr. Perfect. Naomi. One of my favorite female wrestlers. I was playing. I have Naomi. I have her card, so she's one of my faction characters that I have to play with. Natalie. Nia Jax. I haven't seen too much of Nia Jax, but I like the other. Yeah, I was gonna say I like the other big girl, Nikita Lyons. I haven't. She looks like she lost weight. She looks good, but she definitely lost that NXT weight, and that's kind of what I liked her for, because she was just so different. But she was still doing shit, kicking motherfucking bitches' ass. She was like still more athletic than like skinny chicks, which was just kind of like, it, you know, you're like, wait a minute, what? It's just kind of intriguing, so you watch it, you know. But if she loses weight, that kind of throws away that mystery or whatever, that intrigue. Omos. I don't know who that guy is, but I like his vibe. Otis, the tree stump. Pat McAfee, I know he's usually always DLC, but he's in the base roster. Oh, here's this other big girl. I've seen clips of her, but I've never seen her wrestle. Psycho Sally, what the fuck that is? We got some R-Truth. We got some Orton. One of my favorite, like, what would you say that's a taunt or like an emote? One of my favorite wrestling emotes of all time. We got the ravishing Rick Rude, classic Razor Ramon. I think there's two different Razors. There's like a Scott Hall and a Razor Ramon. I don't know if there's an NWO version. There might be three. But we got Rey Mysterio and his classic Latino World Order. I like that. There's Mommy, Rhea Ripley. And I'll tell you what, dude. Like, I like goth Rhea Ripley. Like, sure, I like it. But look how fucking beautiful she was back in 2017. She was just so... And this was, like, I guess, before the goth stage. I've seen a few matches of Rhea before she went, like, full goth. And I guess it must have been... Because she was... Wasn't she, like... I don't know. I forgot the team she was on, but I never seen her back in 2017 like this, and she's just so fucking pretty, dude. Damn, beautiful. Rick Steiner, baby. So we got both Steiner brothers in this game, which is cool, and that's dope because we got Braun Breaker, so there's like a little little trinity there. We got Steamboat Ricky, Rikishi, Rob Van Dam, baby. We got The Rock, 95. I think that's one of the highest ratings in the game. And even better, 2000s Rock. So The Rock 2001. Personality traits, disrespectful. So this is definitely, that's my Rock. I'm not a big fan of the modern Rock. I'm surprised they don't have, what does he know? Is this like 90s kids? Is his modern base Rhea Chef's Kiss? Look, I even got an emote for that. Got an emote for that. Yes, sir. Isn't is The Rock's new like persona the final boss? Why don't they gotta have that in here? Like of course. They need to do a whole the whole showcase needs to be on The Rock, to be honest. I don't know if they did that yet. I'm sure they did. But I didn't get that game. I've gotten the Stone Cold. And you see, I thought this was an Undertaker showcase. we lagging? Is the stream good? Final boss, I think, will be unlockable. Okay. Well, they do have this. Question marks. Oh yeah, look at Rock's a bunch of players. So we got this, which is, I guess, like modern Rock. We got 01 Rock. Question mark, which is in my faction, so I'm assuming that's an action figure Rock. Then we got like pure Attitude Era Rock. And you look at the crowd reaction. You can see crowd reaction boos him. He's disrespectful. But look at the 96 Rock. He's still disrespectful, but the crowd cheers for him. And then obviously the modern Rock, his personality is bold and the crowd cheers. And so I like how, you know, you can like you can see that evolution of heel. And then you have Rocky Maivia, which is prideful and he's a good guy and everything like that. So I kind of like how they have the different versions, you know, pick what you want. A couple different Roman Reigns, 96 here. What's the highest rated? It's the 01, 96. And then we have 97, of course, because he's on the cover. So this might be the highest rated character in the game, is Roman. And that's Roman 2002. That's like, I guess you would say, peak bloodline Roman. And this is modern Roman. Like, I mean, come on. Like, 2002, it's not even that. That's still modern Roman. But then again, I don't know the story. Did he lose his necklace? Does he not have that anymore? Is he not head of the bloodline? I don't know. Maybe is Solo Sikoa the head of the bloodline? I don't know. Rowdy Piper. Roxanne Perez, little thing. The Sandman. I don't know who the hell that is, but he's obviously. Oh yes, there is. I think a couple ECW characters in here. People were really happy with. There's even an ECW arena. So there is some pretty good ECW integration. You got WCW. We'll go over that right now. You got WCW, ECW. It's pretty cool. Scott Hall, classic. One of my favorite personas and wrestlers of all time. Hail to the king, baby. You know what I'm saying? Scott Steiner, 2003. This is a little after. This is a little further after I stopped watching. This is a little after I stopped watching. I think-ish. Maybe I could be wrong. But, yeah, this is like peak. This is like, I think before he quit, this is like peak, the end of his career, maybe. And look at that. It doesn't even look like the same guy. Look at old Steiner. And what's interesting is if you look at his outfit, which let me get out of the way. Look at his outfit. It looks like what Braun Breaker was wearing in the NXT. So that must be a Steiner thing that I wasn't aware of. I love the 80s, 90s vibe, the spray, like the spray paint type vibe. I like it. It's dope. Sensational Sherry. We got Seth freaking Rollins. I'm sure there's a few Seth Rollins. There is the Shield entrance. They will come in through the crowd. I know people were excited for that. The greatest wrestling legend of all time. My man, Shawn Michaels, has always been my favorite wrestler. And you got a couple different parts of his career here. You got like modern peak elder Shawn Michaels, which is dope as fuck. He looks fucking great. I love it. I love his Christian necklace with the nails from the crucifixion. You know, I love Shawn Michaels. We got classic Shawn Michaels, disrespectful. And then we also have just the egotistical personality. Crowd boos for him. The egotistical sexy boy himself, man. I love it, dude. That is not a good image. We got Shotzi. There's Solo. See, I don't see the thing around his neck. I don't see the beads around his neck, so I don't. Oh, well, there it is. Solo Sikoa Tribal Chief. Why don't they have an image of him? Like, come on, dude. You guys got these guys on fucking payroll. You can't do an image? Oh, people don't like him, so he's egotistical and the crowd boos him, huh? Treacherous personality traits. Oh, so was he a full heel? Because it was like, when I was watching NXT with Braun Breaker and Solo Sikoa, I knew they were going to pull Solo Sikoa up because of the bloodline. If they wanted to continue that, they were obviously going to pull him up. Braun Breaker, he has superstar legacy, you know, in his family, and he fucking wrestles like fucking Goldberg. So I knew they were gonna pull him up, but I didn't know that they were gonna like make Solo, because he didn't seem like a heel in NXT. I could have read that wrong, but he seemed like he was kind of a good guy. Maybe I read that wrong. We got Stephanie. We got Stone Cold, baby. 97. Was that the same as Roman Reigns? Damn, they put Stone Cold over fucking The Rock? Super Cena. Is this a fucking half invisible Cena out? Why does this guy have a fucking rating of 100? And he's invisible? I didn't catch this. I was looking at the roster and I didn't realize that he was 100. His stats are 100. And he's invisible, bro. That's fucking hilarious. We have sticks, so we do have the full. You can make the full DX. You can do the full DX group, which is super fucking fun for the nostalgia heads out there. I don't know who that is, but I like the vibe. Terry Funk got some classic characters. Stratton. He's fucking Triple H. We got 08. So there's a couple different. We got Hunter Hearst Helmsley. We got like modern Triple H. 08 Triple H, which was probably like, would you say like maybe his peak, or would you say 2014 would be his peak? And they're all 91. Look at they're all 91. So not the best, but they're all just equally legendary. You got the Game. Egotistical, crowd boos him. Egotistical, crowd boos him. Egotistical, crowd boos him. He's just a heel, man. Always have. You got Trish Stratus, so you could just do all of the 90s retro. You got Trish, Lita. It's just dope, dude. You got Ultimate Warrior. I think there's some copyright stuff with him, too. Much like Macho Man. I think other... I wouldn't say companies, but other parties hold the rights to these. So the WWE has to like license the rights to some of these characters to put them in the game. And I think Ultimate Warrior is one of them. You can't see him. I know, dude. He's invisible. Umaga. We got these Uncle Howdy, I guess, that are a part of this. And this is another character that I didn't know existed. This is another Cody Rhodes character that I have never seen. Obviously a very young Cody Rhodes, undashing Cody Rhodes, a discipled technician, or a disciplined technician. Very interesting, very different. I do like his the CR on his waist for Cody Rhodes. I like that. I've never seen that before. We got Undertaker, 96. So one of the best stats in the game. Obviously, he's kind of on one of the covers. I thought he was going to be a bigger part of it, but you got the 03. I don't know why they don't just call this the American Badass, but and then you have the 90s version, but you don't have like the Undertaker. Then you have this Undertaker. like the fucking Shredder, Mortal Kombat, Shao Kahn, Undertaker. But they don't have like the Undertaker that I like the purple. Vader, always a welcome addition. And we are down here at the end now. William Regal, obviously they always put him in everything. X-Pac, so you have Styx and X-Pac. Pretty cool. I'm sure the community will create 1, 2, 3 Kid, so you can have fun with that. Xavier Woods, like the New Day, they all have their what is it? The up, down, down thing. I don't know if that's a group or podcast or I never understood the New Day stuff. But I think the New Day is like broken up. I don't know. I don't know what up, down, down is. I don't know if that's like a faction. I thought Xavier Woods would be rated a little higher, but I guess not. And that's it. So those are all of the roster. Fucking huge roster. Nostalgic, modern, classic. Now, some of the teams are pretty cool. A lot of these I don't know. The Alpha Academy, I don't know when Akira Tozawa became a part of that. American Made. See, look at you got Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. I guess they have a belt. You got the Bloodline. I don't know who these guys are at all. Who the fuck are these guys? Tonga, Lau, Tama Tonga, Jacob Fatu. Is that part of, is that like the blood, is that, are those sons? Jacob Fatu, is that like the son of Fatu? The Brothers of Destruction. Damage Control, Kabuki Warriors. I like that a lot. Obviously, close to Nostalgia Warriors. Kabuki Warriors. That's cool. We got the Dudley Boys in here. This is classic. But as you can see, no Hardy Brothers, no Edge and Christian. That's a L. That's a L. You know what I'm saying? We get this instead. Right, we get these guys instead of Edge and Christian or the Hardy Boys. Like, come on, dude. Like, who are these guys? Who the fuck are these guys? You know, who the fuck are these guys? You think you're The Rock with that tattoo? Come on, dude, get out of here. Look at this fucking hitman over here. The guy on the left. Look at that. He's got the fucking white cross. Like, what is this? Are you the Punisher, bro? Who the fuck are you? You look like a fucking assassin. Who are these guys? Oh, no, what's his name, too? I forgot his name. Who was tag team with Randy Orton that he never wore boots? He always showed his fucking feet. Riddle? Was that Riddle? You get the Heart Foundation, though. That's cool. The Headbangers. Imperium. I don't know if they're still a thing, but I really liked their stick. It was pretty fun. The Judgment Day. I don't know who the fuck this guy is at all. And when the fuck did Liv Morgan... Well, she probably joins Judgment Day because of Dominic, huh? That makes sense, I guess, because they were, like, doing their thing. I don't know who those guys are. Latino World Order. So it looks like there's, like, a modern version of Latino World Order, which is absolutely criminal that if there is a modern version of Latino World Order, for one, why aren't they in fucking LWO shirts? Because this looks stupid. And if that girl's hair is gonna be colored, it should be colored like the fucking the Mexican flag colors. And why, like, how are you gonna have Rey Mysterio pretty much in his fucking elder years of his career being like the head of the Latino World Order and not have Dominic right there with him? Like, that's fucking trash. Like, Dominic should be right. I know they're doing this whole heel thing, dirty Dominic or whatever. It's absolute trash. Shave that side. That motherfucker just needs to go completely 90 degrees Shave that fucking thing off and fucking be fucking by your father in the fucking LWO. That would make me tune in. I'm like, that's cool, but Dirty Dominic, that shit's trash. Dirty Dominic, like Dirty Diana. Every time I think I see Dirty Dominic, I think of Dirty Diana, Michael Jackson. Now, I've heard this Lash Legend is a threat. I've seen her wrestle a couple times, and she looked like a threat. But look at this. Look at this. Look how aesthetically pleasing this looks. You know what I'm saying? That's dope. They had it together, you know. This is the OG bloodline. I like how they say OG. Not like the classic, but the OG bloodline. What is this? Get this out of here. You got Sonya Deville. We got the Street Profits. I don't know who BFAB is, but I do like the Street Profits. They are damn good wrestlers. The Terror Twins, which I think this is an old group. I don't know if they still, because isn't she with Dominic? I don't know. But that's fun. They like belong together. They're both extremely large. They're literally the counterpart of each other. Like, they look at their outfits. It's like exactly the same. But yeah, those are pretty much the groups in the game. The default ones they give you. And let's see here. Where is that other menu? So as far as game modes, you have your basic, just kind of play now. You got a normal match, a tag team, extreme rules, special guest referee, bloodline rules, which I don't know what that is. Call in your allies to help you win the match. Oh, yeah, bloodline. They're just cheaters. They're fucking losers. Call in your friends to help you win. Yeah, that's your losers. Underground. This is interesting. This is like their little UFC shit. You got like backstage brawl out in the parking lot, Royal Rumble, Battle Royale, Elimination Chamber, Steel Cage, Hell in a Cell. You got the Dudley Boys on table match, ladder match, tables, a TLC match, Gauntlet Eliminator, a Gauntlet Turmoil. I've never heard of this. One versus all. One superstar must defeat a whole team in one-on-one matches. Oh, it's a gauntlet. You just kind of okay. It's like a tower. Until only one remains. To begin in overtime, more enter until there is only one winner. War games. I don't know what this is. Win by pinfall or submissions once all participants have entered the structure. Yo, Shadow Wolf. Seems like a pretty stacked roster. The largest roster in any wrestling game ever. You got casket matches and ambulance matches. That's cool. You got Iron Man matches, of course. Falls count anywhere. Last man standing. Submission match. No holds barred. And tournament. So you have pretty much everything you need. I don't know what's missing because that's more than I need. Interesting that they even put the underground matches in here. Everything that I need pretty much. And another thing that's first time ever, is my stream lagging or is that just my display? Hopefully that's just my display. For the first time ever, and I couldn't believe this is like the integration of what they've been doing with like the female superstars. I guess some people said they didn't like this, but this game, is that my stream? Hopefully that's just on my end. My PC's probably going to crash. Let's hope not, man. for the first time ever, there's like intergender matches. Like everything's intergender. The last game that I had was like locked. Like I don't think they allowed I don't think they allowed you to like have a man versus a woman or something like that. But now it's just all, you can just do what you want. So yeah, I think that's the way it should be, right? So you have My Rise, which is like you create your character and you rise through the ranks and you have your own story and everything like that. Stream is good. Thank you, 90s. Okay, that must just be on my end because I'm fucking lagging everywhere. Appreciate you, man. My Rise. So you have My Rise. If that's your thing, create your character. I think you have like a best friend or like a partner, and I think it like plays into your story. So there's like basically there's like somebody that like aids you, like as you go through the ranks, and I think they heel turn on you and stuff like that. I've heard some people talk about it's pretty good. So you got your showcase mode. I'll definitely be playing this maybe on the stream. I'll do showcase on the stream, but this is just all the bloodline. So you can go through here and unlock all these characters and stuff like that. My GM, for those that like, you know, to simulate and create their own, you can just go deep and just deep. And my universe it's just like you create everything. You create arenas, superstars, teams. You create championships, you create tournaments and allow all of them. You can simulate things, or you can play every single match yourself and just create. It is just a blank canvas of creativity. That mixed with the fucking community aspect where people are creating pop culture figures. You could take them, put them in your universe modes. Have Tupac win the fucking championship, you know what I'm saying? Like, it is just infinite, dude. Infinite. Like Eminem says, I'm infinite. And My Faction, which is the mode I guess everybody hates the most because it is tied to monetary aspects, but it's the card game. This is my favorite mode. I will probably never play any of these besides Showcase. And because it's the Bloodline, I'm not too interested, so I'm not like rushing to play this as if it was like a 90s Attitude Era Showcase. But you can create a superstar. You can create your own entrance. You can create your own championship. You can create your own show. You want to create your own Raw? You want to create your own SmackDown? There you go. I don't know what this is. Create your own image. I think this is where you take your picture and you upload it to their website or something. You can create your own video. You can create like a highlight video that plays on the fucking screen as you go in. You can create it all. Create custom matches, your own rules. Create your own arena. I guess create your own Money in the Bank. I don't know what that is. Create your own victory. You can create your own emotes on how your different player characters like react to shit. And you can create your own move sets. I think you can even like create a move type shit. It is just infinite. If you are a wrestling fan, this game is for you. You know what I'm saying? So that is pretty much... Oh, there is one thing I wanted to go over. Where is it? Oh, there's community creations. I haven't even gone in here. And then you have online. Fucking everything. Infinite. Play online. There's ranked matches. You could play with friends. Whatever you want to do. So, let me go into My Faction. But I wanted to ask you guys. Yo, Tainted! Witwicky. Yo, it's good to see you, Tainted. Hope you're having a good Saturday, my friend. So, I wanted to show you one more thing, then we're jumping to the action. If you guys have any match that you want to see, drop it in chat, and we're going to do it, man. So, My Faction, you got daily login rewards. Okay, we got a... It's only side plate, so it's nothing special. So, you got weekly tower... My Faction's pretty stacked. You got live events. You got challenges. So, we did... you got daily challenges. We got your intro challenges. I completed those last night. Lifetime challenges should take you, quite a long time to work towards these. And so you have like wrestling points on the very, very top above me. You have my faction points, and then you have virtual currency, just like golf and topspin. 2K virtual currency. And so like the live events, I don't think they had this in the last game, but like this Iron Sheik's birthday bash is a live event for the next 9 days and 12 hours. And so objective, it's Iron Sheik's birthday, Bubba. Come through and scrap to celebrate. It's a submission match. And if you win, you get the reward right here above me. So you get 1,000 my faction points. But what's cool is that these are all timed and limited. Mainly, they're just getting you my faction points. But some of these, you can get rare cards like that right here. It's a sapphire, the rarity and stuff like that. But these are all just things. But some of these you cannot do unless you have the card requirements. I can't point, but like right there are card requirements to even be able to access that. And so basically the my faction is like, if you're a fan of Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh or fucking Magic the Gathering, you're basically collecting cards and you use those cards to wrestle. So it's pretty cool. I'm a big fan of collecting shit, specifically cards, and that's why I'm kind of drawn to this game mode. But what's cool is you got weekly towers. In the last wrestling game, this is what I played the most of. I just played weekly towers, and that was basically my whole entire experience with the last wrestling game. Never played, besides the showcase, but I never played all the other modes at all. I just played my faction. But you go through, and these new ones come, and that's why it's every week you get a new tower. So it's every week, life goes by so fast. Every week goes by, it just gives you more and more content, more and more things to overcome. You know what I'm saying? And so it's fun. It's fun. So you got to go down the line, and every time you beat it with the objectives, you have to reach the match objectives. You can't just win. You have to reach your match objectives, and then you unlock the next one, and the next one, and the next one. And then when you beat all 5, you get a reward. And that's basically what it are. It's just like towers from Mortal Kombat. It's very similar. So the first one was males. The second week was females. I beat that, and then I'm on the third week. So we can get into that, or faction wars. I started this. This is like a whole other thing where like you literally go through a track and make decisions in between your matches and shit like that. See, I'm on stage 2 out of 5, and so this is my second week, and so like I have Roman Reigns, The Rock, a second Roman Reigns, and then Javon Evans. And so like you make decisions and like you keep moving, but it's like you're playing a sports games where you have to substitute out your players because their stamina gets low. So if you're using a wrestler, you're beating somebody's ass, you win, you go to the next match, your wrestler's stamina is at whatever you ended the last match with. So you have to keep rotating. You can't just play with your best characters. So you have to rotate your cards. You have to play with some of your shitty cards. And so it's actually pretty tight. You get to pick which way you want to go, and it's kind of like a board game. You can get this objective over here. You can get this goal or bonus over here. You can go that way to do that type of match. However you want to like customize your little journey. And this is Faction Wars, the Nostalgia Wars. And it's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And then you have World Tour, which is like cruising USA. This is like its own career mode, which I was like, I'm pretty sure I'm only going to play my faction on this game. But this is really fucking cool. So there's different regions around the world that have different locations, that have different missions, and different rewards. So down in Orlando, you have 3 like missions right here. And if you complete all the tours, you will earn the things above there, card packs and whatnot. And it's just like a lot, dude. And it's like you're a wrestler traveling around the country wrestling. Like it's just really cool. So you have live events, world tour, faction wars, weekly towers, and then on top of that, you have quick play and ranked play. Then these are online. You play against other people's cards. It's really cool. And then you can customize. So we got the Nostalgia Warriors right here. We got our men's division. These are our best cards. And we got our women's division. You can customize your little, your little brand or whatever, your little crew. And then you can customize your manager. And different managers will interact with the different personalities of your different wrestlers. So Xavier Woods is a bad manager compatibility with my Roman Reigns, but he's an excellent compatibility with Kaden Carter here. So he will actually give her a boost to one of her stats, opposed to a small boost to Roman Reigns because they have bad compatibility. So that's just like a little taste of just like how deep it gets. You have your collection of cards. It's just like Pokemon. There's different series, like Magic. There's different series, and in those series, they have there's these legend cards. These are the main ones I want to go after. Why? Because there's 4 different sets. Because these are all the classic wrestlers: Chyna, Hulk Hogan, Stone Cold, Eddie Guerrero, Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart, Mankind. These are all the characters I want to play with, right? And so I'm going to target this card pack, opposed to if you like some modern wrestlers. You can get these modern guys, LA Knight, Rhea Ripley, whatnot. And then another thing that's really cool is you can evolve some cards. It's literally Pokemon. You can evolve a card. Same thing, they can evolve up to 3 times. And this is the exact same gameplay mechanic that they have in PGA Tour 2K25, where you can evolve your golf clubs. It's the same thing. Emerald, Sapphire, I think Ruby or something else. So you start off with Emerald cards. So you start off with a starter pack when you first start the game. You can choose from a starter pack. You want Powerhouse, Technician, Strikers, or something else. And so I started off with Chad Gable and Naomi. Now, at the bottom right here to my left, they have the evolution requirements. And so you have to play and perform certain tasks, certain things, objectives with the wrestler. And you can see it increases their stats absolutely dramatically here, going from Emerald to a Sapphire rarity, which is dope as fuck. And so you can evolve them to get better and better. So it's just like Pokemon. It's actually really cool. And then you have like collector's level. And so this is what I was really grinding out when I was playing the last wrestling game. The more cards you collect, you obviously will go up this 20 cards, 35, 150, all the way to, this is like kind of like a battle pass in a way, all the way to unlocking the pink diamond, which I think is the highest rarity in the game, which is Bianca Belair, and that's collecting 915 cards. So there's just a lot of fun stuff. And then, of course, the store, if you want to give them money. We got an unopened pack, but this is only side plates, so there's no characters in here. So the side plates are similar to like notches on a wrestling belt. You can like take these things and equip them to your wrestlers. And then it is similar exactly, actually, like golf. You can equip consumables and you can equip club fittings. You can put them on your clubs or your balls to give you extra benefits and stuff like that. Like, oh, for the next 10 matches, pins are easier. For the next 10 matches, your submissions do 10% more damage to the body or something like that. What?
90s kids are us tip $9.99 via super chat. I got you for 3 minutus, 3 minutes of play time. Let's see some Macho Man in a cage match. Oh yeah, dig it, flex bicep.
As you would do. Oh yeah! Thank you, 90s kids. Shout out for the super chat. I appreciate you, dude. Holy shit. I don't got big muscles, but I'll do the flex for you. Thank you, man. Thank you for that. So you want Macho Man in a cage match. Ooh, yeah. Who are we wrestling against, though? Who are we wrestling against? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. That is too cool. Too cool for school, man. Okay. So I'll take that as get on with the action, man. I just wanted to showcase all that. There is still one thing I wanted to show you. I don't know how to access it, but basically it's like all the stuff you get for the Legend Edition, and there's some really fucking cool titles that you get. Like, what did Crash Holly have? The hardcore title. There's a bunch of titles, and there's like ECW titles, WCW titles, and there's some pretty cool arenas as well. But pretty much it's all good. So we're doing a cage match. Steel cage, 1-on-1. Let's see what we have. So I haven't even looked at all these yet, and obviously there's quite a bit. Holy shit, this is a lot more than the last game I played. And there's a lot of these arenas are locked, which is good because it gives you something to do. It gives you something to work towards. But there's a shit ton of arenas. So, 90s kids, who y'all think should fight Macho? So, 90s kids, where should we fight? We got Backlash, Bad Blood, ECW, Hell in a Cell, Main Event, Battlegrounds. We got Halloween Havoc, No Mercy. Oh, we got some vibes right there. NXT Spring Breaking. I love the vibes right there. The Great American Bash, Performance Center. We got Classic Raw. We got SummerSlam 88 Classic. We got some SmackDown. Oh, we got is that like a modern SummerSlam? Yo, camping. Howdy, howdy. Taking it old school. Okay. WCW Nitro? Campin says Hell in the Cell. So, is there a Hell in the Cell? What's up, Campin? Hell in a Cell. What is it? Maybe there's an older Hell in the Cell. Let's see. Oh, look, there's a Halloween Havoc WCW. Tribute to the Troops. That's cool. Okay, we'll do this Hell in the Cell here. Let's see, or you can choose random. So we're obviously going to do Macho Man. So let's see here. Oh, you can go through. Oh, you can go through the alphabet. That's good. We got Macho Man. Oh, he has different outfits. Definitely WrestleMania. Toggle AI. Take control. Oh, turn it into a computer. Okay. And so you have these little guys right here, which are like turnarounds, paybacks that you can initiate in the middle of a match to get it going back in your direction. Slim Jim Macho Man is my favorite. Ooh, yeah. If you've never listened to Macho Man's rap album, look it up on YouTube. You're welcome. All right. So, who are we facing? Who are we facing, my friends? Drop it into the chat. Pick your poison. Thank you, 90s kids. It was way too late to get another energy drink, but thinking about it. Vibe up, big baby. You already know. Who you got? Who you got? I'm gonna let you guys choose. Fucking invisible John Cena. The fuck is this? 100% powerhouse. Crazy. You want to do it around the same era? Rowdy Piper? Rocky Maivia? Oh, she's so pretty, dude. Fucking Rhea. This Rhea Ripley is by far the prettiest female on the entire game. Hulk Hogan? Okay, we're gonna do Hulk. Hollywood. Where's classic Hulk? Why won't they let me pick the classic Hulk? Is his name start with something else? Oh, this one's locked. Oh shit, this one's locked. Okay, so we'll do this Hulk. Yeah, we can't play with this one, unfortunately. It's locked. It looks like you get it in the showcase. So you probably play against him. Like Yokozuna or something. Okay. Yeah! Let me know if the game is too loud.
Look who's here! The cream of the crop has arrived! The following contest is a steel cage match! Making his way to the ring from Sarasota, Florida, weighing in at 239 pounds, Macho Man Randy Savage! Proclaims the madness rules forever. It does, Cole. Everyone else is just fighting for a sip from the same cup of coffee in the big time. The Macho Man has survived clashes with icons and giants, a truly fearless competitor. Because Savage understands the magnitude of the moment, and he's not sweating anybody.
Oh, it's classic, bro.
Venice Beach, California, weighing in at 303 pounds, the Immortal. Hero to generations, a beacon of hope to young Hulkamaniacs like one
Hulkamaniacs!
I know that guy.
Days of being a Hulkamaniac and a Toys R Us kid.
And Hulkamania continues to run wild here tonight.
Look at all of the sponsors. Snickers, Minute Maid. The game, it looks good as hell, man. Game looks great. People are complaining about the faces. You'll see the faces like.
This superstar has got to keep.
Look at the shirt rip.
No one takes off faster than the Macho Man.
The Hulkster is 6'7". That's a big motherfucker. Cup of coffee. Fight for what's right. Fight for your life. I like the tie-dye blue and red spandex. Yeah, some people don't like some of the facial animations.
Steel cage matches have been around in one form or another since 1936, but these modern
So the reverses
WWE
are
superstars take it to
that, like,
no
it's
one
a little
could have
bit
dreamed
different.
of. You're about old enough, aren't you, Cole?
I still haven't fully figured it out.
Ancient history, Corey. Let's talk about these superstars in the ring here and now. What do they have to do to win here?
It's best to play to your strengths. If you're agile enough to climb the cage and escape.
And what's really wild
if you can
is
incapacitate your opponent and slip out the cage, do it. This is all about survival.
Anytime you put the fencing around the ring, it brings out the animal in every superstar.
oh, hell no. This motherfucker's gonna win already. Better get your ass back down, Buster.
And landing with the double axe handle.
3 minutes. 3 minutes of playtime. Oh, they were in a fucking cage match, huh? In that fucking scene. I just realized that.
Corey, there are so many ways to win a
Get off
steel
me,
cage.
Buster.
Is there one that's easier than the other?
Well, I would say walking right on out is obviously the easiest, but making the climb does put more space between you and anyone looking to stop you.
In position, he's painting a bullseye on him.
Right hook.
Hulk Hogan is looking a little overwhelmed by his opponent.
Each counter leaving these competitors at a stalemate.
Ooh, damn, he's big.
An easy kick out there. Channeling his energy to stay in this matchup. Hogan off the ropes.
Oh, you fucking leg dropped me.
Is down and out.
Oh my God. Very few superstars possess the fortitude to do what we just witnessed.
Very few.
The fortitude.
Almost none. This match just went to the next level.
And look at Hogan. Never in a million years did the Hulkster expect him to kick out after that. One leg in the cage and one towards victory.
And gets sent right into the corner.
Oh, sick. Oh, that's tight. Oh, you fucker.
Tagged with a punch. Counters on top of counters, and these opponents are at an impasse. Oh, what's coming here? Submission move being applied.
I'm not sure.
Nice escape.
Ooh.
Oh, he saw it.
Get off me.
Boom. Oh, perfect kick. Elbow drop. Piercing. Oh. He's definitely been worn down a little.
That's an example of what
So
makes the
there's a
Macho
whole
Man
new,
so devastating.
Oh, shit. Oh, this is new. What the hell? Trading blows. Trading blows locks you in a duel of attacks with your opponent. To perform a strike, hold square and then release it when the meter is in the green. If you miss, then your attack will be countered. Miss 3 times and you lose. The gold zone appears in the minigame escalates. The gold zone appears as the minigame escalates. Stopping it in will win immediately, earning your reward and stuns your opponent. Pressing left stick up, down, left, right will determine which strike you perform. Alternatively, left and right on the D-pad to taunt and raise the stakes. What the fuck? The gameplay actually does look fire. I was a little worried from the commercials. I haven't been following the development of this game at all, like I did the last game. I was hyping myself up for the last one I played with MGK, but this one it just kind of landed on me. So I haven't really seen what they've been promoting, but as good as that last game was, I knew this game with a larger roster, it had to be a W. It had to be a W. Though they did bring back some game mechanics that haven't been around in a while. I don't know if the trading blows is new, but there's the reversal wrestling that has been done in the past, but it's kind of hit or miss. I did it a little bit, and it does feel it feels a little weird. It kind of takes you out of the action, in my opinion, but we'll see. Each superstar can start trading blows once the match you can do it once per match. Okay, see, I like that because you can't consecutively slow down the action, right? You can only do it once per match. And holding square until the strike lands, it may be automatically occur after a high stakes reversal or pin kick out. Trading blows only occurs in one-on-one matches.
Every hit is like a haymaker.
No signs of either combatant backing down. And Hogan gets stonewalled. Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out.
It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here.
Oh! You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe.
Oh, I missed.
The sheer guts of these two.
I got you. Oh, bitch. Okay, that was kind of cool, actually. Ooh, elbow. Oh, we're bleeding. He busted us open. We got you. I got you. You're stunned. You can't reverse this.
Oh, my God. Pile driver.
And with that, Savage is leaving his mark on his opponent.
He's making the climb up towards the top of the cage.
Let's go, baby. Bam, bitch.
Pinpoint devastation.
Elbow drop.
Taking it step by step, climbing onwards and upwards.
Let's go, baby. Press that fast. I'm fast as fuck, boy.
There he is. He made it to the top of the cage. And all he has to do is finish getting over the top of the cage.
Fast as fuck, boy. I'm out of here.
Time to start the descent.
Get out of here. Get out of here. I just had to hit that elbow on your bitch ass real quick. Epic elbow.
Big win inside the cage.
Short match, but yeah, I just got in there and put the work on his ass real quick. Everybody's gangster until Zangief from Street Fighter. I love Zangief. Quick, change the channel. See, I got to a point in that last wrestling game I played where every single match I did was a 5-star match. But I gotta work myself up to that. Let's see what the highlight reel looks like. Oh, I thought they were actually gonna play a highlight reel. You could just watch replays. It's kind of cool, I guess. You should be able to allow to go to full screen. You can make like, maybe you want, if you're like recording, you want to like do it for content or something like that. That'd be kind of cool. That's cool. Is there any other match you guys want to see? I will do. If nothing specific, maybe you want to see like a Dudley table match, classic, Kane versus Undertaker, maybe Stone Cold versus The Rock at WrestleMania, something like that. I will do, or I'll just play my faction, just grind out some faction. Where is... I haven't done a my character or even gone to the island. I don't even... Oh, God. This happened last night. An error occurred while retrieving the latest data from the server. Please try again. What the fuck does that mean? All these damn games are online. That just turns off all music. No copyright. Yeah, there is this menu that... Where was it? Oh! Stop telling me that. I think I know where it was. Saying that the game is unable to communicate with the 2K server at this time. What the fuck? Alright, let me reset the game. like I said, a lot of people are saying there's a lot of issues going on with the game right now. So I'm sure the game is not even fully released, so it's all going to be part of a patch update. What is it next? Oh, it's like a whole week away. So interesting. Yeah, it'll be fun to play with Zangief. I'm sure people are going to be making. People are going to be making all kinds of
Then
like Street Fighter characters, just all kinds of pop culture characters. It'd be fun to see. That last match tore the house down. I know, dude. Straight shut the servers down. Powerbomb to hell. Street Fighter players watching half of their health bar disappear as soon as Zangief players land one grab combo or command grab. I wish I played more of Street Fighter. All right, who do we have? Oh, Seth Rollins. Okay. Seth Rollins versus The Rock, baby. This mode doesn't have entrances. It's just like the match starts, so it's just like straight up fucking matches.
And here we go with the self-proclaimed People's Champion, Rocky Maivia.
So you can see right above me it says 0 out of 50.
And he's out here to show these ungrateful fans that he should not die, Rocky die, and that Rocky does not suck. This is a 6'5", 275-pound athletic standout, and he deserves to be treated as such.
Yeah, well, he certainly believes that, Corey. No one's denying Rock's ability and impressive stature, but that clearly doesn't make him have any less of a chip on his shoulder.
One thing that I've noticed
about the visionary Seth freaking Rollins, who always has a
is
strategy, always has a game plan,
that yellow bar above his above the Rock's head that you'll see pop up. It's a yellow circle. That's your stamina.
Uh-oh.
It's crazy how, like, when you do moves, even punching, doing an Irish whip and shit, it's almost to the point to where it's feeling a lot more like a simulation because you exert energy, and once that fucking stamina bar goes down, you're pretty much worthless, dude. So there's like a whole nother, like a whole kind of a new way, like you have to manage your stamina a lot more than I remember ever doing in any wrestling game. Now, I think you could turn that off if you just want to make it feel like you're playing, you know, just an arcade game type of. I think you could turn that simulation difficulty off, but you know, I like it.
Has to devise a new plan. There it is, the people's punch.
See, I just gassed myself out. I got nothing. So when I attack, I'm all slow and sluggish.
Then a knee right to the throat.
Yo, SG and baby, I'ma get on my PS4. I could care less about the island mode. I haven't even tried it, man.
Sliced bread, but a counter.
I thought the island was gonna be accessible as like a hub via the main menu, and it's not. And so I'm like, do I have to be in My Rise? Is it only accessible in My Rise?
He cuts the pin attempt short.
So I can't even pin him if I wanted to because we haven't gotten our objectives yet.
And an elbow.
He saw that being telegraphed.
Pulled in for
Belly to belly.
The Rock letting his opponent know exactly what he thinks of it.
a great display of confidence, but he doesn't want to give his opponent added motivation.
Oh shit! What the fuck?
To the face. What a redirect.
Seth Rollins back of the neck with a forearm. What a blow. Stops the kick.
Each counter leaving these competitors.
What do you mean? I thought I reversed that. What the hell was that?
Plans from Rollins.
Nope, not today.
This one's heading
away
to
from
the
me.
outside, and he now slides back into the ring.
Dude, look at my stamina.
Watch the quickness on this.
Into the snap suplex.
Knee right on target. Uh-oh.
Rock bottom, bitch.
That's going to keep Rollins down. He's rising to
Look at the
his feet
taunt. You
in a
interact with the
perilous
corner. You
situation.
interact with the What do we need to get? So we can look at our match actions and we can see what we need to do to complete. So basically, to continue, like you can win the match, but when you go back out to the main menu, it doesn't unlock the next fight. So what you need to do is the goal basically is a my faction's point goal. And here are the things that we got to do, and it adds 15 for each objective. And each match, some matches we only needed 30. Now we need 50. My actions, match actions, my factions points. Jeez Louise, that's a word salad. But we need 50, and then we need to win. So that's the whole point. Yeet. SGN Baby says, I don't know. I've just been wanting to see more gameplay on it. I really like so far. I'm going to get it because it's like a simulation and arcade mix. So I'm really excited to more now than ever. Dude, it's it, man. If you're a wrestling fan, it's it, dude. I still haven't, my verdict's out on the the chain wrestling. My verdict's still out on that, and then the trading blows. But everything else I've seen so far, I played like 5.5 hours last night, just my faction matches, and the gameplay is so good. Like, look at Seth Rollins' back now that I've put in damage. If you look, I'll take my camera off. If you look at his in the bottom right-hand corner, you can see that he has body and head damage. And you can actually physically see the damage on his back. You'll see bruises, redness, just like you're watching a wrestling match. It's really freaking cool. Oh, fuck. But yeah, I could care less, too, about the whole, like, island thing. I thought it was going to be more like a hub, like in Mortal Kombat. Like you go to the island to use your points to unlock things. To get to the store to buy things, you have to go to the island. Maybe that's how it still is. I don't know. But I think everything you buy at the island is only for my rise. So there's like really no point. All right, we got to get a people's elbow for 90s kids. Oh, here's a comeback right here. This is a comeback.
Couple of clotheslines.
Boom, baby.
Oh, man, he's got him in the crosshairs.
We'll do a people's... Damn it, Seth Rollins. Will you just... No! Get away from me. Don't touch me.
And now he gets back into the ring.
Look how sweaty he is and shit.
Getting him right into the corner.
Getting placed.
Get away from me.
Helpless.
Rollins flexing his cat-like agility. Has his
No. Oh!
Superplex. But Seth not finished yet.
That was fluid. Holy shit. Oh, yeah.
Giving a massive effort to overcome the pin attempt.
My endurance is kicking in. Oh, he's about to finish my ass. Finish him. Oh, no. He got me. Oh.
Absolutely.
And I'm stunned.
Oh, no. I think they
Oh, no. Oh, no. Woo! I thought I lost.
Sure the best man comes out on top in this one.
Get off of me, dude.
Kick to the gut.
Dragged around into a neck breaker.
Any one of these attacks could cause irreparable damage, but I don't think you can come back from this many.
No, we did. We did. Get off of me, dude. Your stupid comeback. Look at we're all bloody and shit. Bruises. Look at the Rock's bloody. That's so tight. Look at that shit. What's up, punk? Trying to get rock bottom, bitch?
Here it comes.
Boom!
Has this wrapped up. Makes the cover.
Get out of here, Seth freaking Rollins.
It's worth it now.
Yo, that shit is hype as fuck.
A very impressive victory for The Rock.
They're fucking booing me and shit.
Frustration on the face of Seth
If
freaking
you
Rollins.
smell, let's go. Takes me back, man. Winner, winner, Nostalgia Warriors. Rock, 1997. SG and Baby says, because I'm a huge wrestling fan since I was a kid, and they've made a lot of improvements. I've been playing modded 2K19. Oh, shit. I find it pointless of the island. Why add the island is pointless? I don't know, man. I think it's just... Well, it's obviously because they're taking what is working for them on NBA 2K, bringing it over to this, and I've been playing through the new 2K golf game. They don't have a virtual area like that, but they have everything,
baby.
Yo, SGN, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Good to have you here. Just another cash grab, like bring back SmackDown from No Mercy, or Here Comes the Pain, Road to WrestleMania, or Season Mode. Well, there is, like, you have that, you know, like you can play My Rise. You can play through the showcase, even though it is kind of like the Bloodline, but it is kind of, it feels like something. There's a lot here. There's a lot here. But I feel like for people that really do like My Rise, creating a character, playing through your own career, if that's like what you like, I think the island is a cool addition. Obviously, it's all based around monetary aspects. Like, oh, go to a shop, see what you could buy. You got to grind for virtual currency, or you got to put a credit card down. But at the end of the day, I've never bought in VC, and I've had a blast with 2K games. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to. Okay, you guys want to see how freaking weird the action figure looks? The graphics are so good. The action figure and the other wrestler, it's very jarring. It's very weird. You guys tell me what you think. We'll play with Roman Reigns, though. But it's like, if you're a wrestling fan, try it, dude. Try it. It's just like, if you want that full roster, you got to get the DLC, you know? Look at the action figure. Look at the plastic versus his skin. It's so weird.
Reigns is a major wrestling figure. So stepping into the ring against Reigns, even in this form, is far from child's
But yeah,
play.
the unfortunate nature, man, is when it comes to 2K, there's always going to be those monetary aspects to the game. You're not, it's just, those are the developers, you know, that's what they do. That's what keeps them afloat. That's their business model. Now, there is rumblings of Acclaim is coming back, and people are talking about if Acclaim is going to make a wrestling game. But 2K has positioned themselves. What the fuck was that? 2K has positioned themselves to be, you know, they're at the top of the game right now.
For better or worse, what's something about him that might be his key to victory tonight?
While he has become more ruthless, more vindictive, there is one thing that's changed about him. McIntyre's perseverance has never wavered, and that's what's kept him at the top of WWE for so long. I expect that's going to play a big part in this match.
It's about drive. It's about power. We stay hungry. We devour. Put in the work. Put in the hours and take what's ours. I meant a SmackDown Mall or 2011's Road to WrestleMania. I can't say that I've played those exact modes, but yeah, I mean they're always gonna switch up modes, try new things. Every so often they bring back stuff, you know, like they brought back chain wrestling. Some people think that's fucking the best thing since sliced bread. I sub to you. Yo, Bell, thank you for the subscription. I appreciate you. Sometimes when the way it works is if you have a setting on YouTube where your subscriptions are private, Streamlabs won't communicate through the alert system. But thank you, Bell, for the subscription. I appreciate you. What in the celebrity death match? Dude, that's what it looks like. You just correlated that. SG and Baby says Roman off that bloodline juice sliding in like that. Dude, you just correlated that. It does look like celebrity death match. That's what it fucking looks like. It has this weird vibe to it.
Here's the pump handle.
It's like realistic, but it's not. It's very odd. It's very odd. So we need to do a crowd taunt. Did we not do a crowd taunt? I thought we did.
Pressure and the heat there.
Oh. McIntyre must be getting phased by this attack.
McIntyre's strength is getting totally null.
For crowd taunt, we need to land a finisher, signature, and 10 grab attacks.
By Reigns. Roman Reigns with a schoolboy pinning combination. No! What power from the tribal chief.
Vicious right forearm.
You want to be in the corner, Punk? Put your ass in the corner.
Propped up in the corner.
Put you on the top row.
For what?
Get up nice and close. You're going to get nice and close.
Feel like this match may be about to reach its finish.
Feel like we're about to see a car crash.
Samoa with Raw.
Looking to put this one away here. He decides this isn't the moment.
What am I doing? I don't have enough.
Chance because of this choice.
What do we got to... Oh, okay. It's like a running thing, right? Oops. My bad. Anticlimactic. See, I can't run. I don't have the stamina. I can't do his move. See what I'm talking about? That simulation shit? I don't have the stamina to run. Therefore, I can't do his Superman punch. And I just wasted on that instant recovery. It takes part of your energy. Oh, God. Oh, no. For your signature move. The blue meter at the bottom is for your signature. Oh, yeah. Fuck you. Okay, let's do this. We got enough energy to do it. Let's try it. Oh, God. No. Damn it, Drew.
Calculating the next move here.
Oh, good. Powerbomb. That was cool. That was a cool little variation. Oh, shit.
He's not going to be able to pull this off, is he?
No, no. Oh, that powerbomb. Oh, that's why I like Drew McIntyre. That motherfucker can powerbomb, dude. Look at the camera change. Oh, the action cam was dope. Bitch.
Shot to the jaw.
I want the suck it emote.
Taking on so much off.
Boom, spear, bitch.
Cause for concern.
Goes for the pin.
Woo.
Let's go, baby.
Just incredible.
Get lower, bomb twice. Power bomb. Look at the action figure. It looks so weird.
But he should have known better than to step to Roman
His hands and shit. It's like claymation, but like
What a fight from these two.
it looks like almost It's a little bit too fluid, but it looks like stop motion. Just like fluid. It's weird. But he's like the best. He's the best card that I have right now. So him and The Rock are my go-to right now. Robot Chicken. Yeah, he's like Robot Chicken, Roman. Who do we got next? Oh, we got 90s Kids. One of his favorite wrestlers, Damian Priest. You want to see Undertaker or Jey Uso? Any one of these guys. Or if you guys have a match like SNG baby, you says you want to see gameplay. You want to kind of see gameplay. You don't want to see all the other features. If there is a specific type of match, drop it into chat. We'll play it. Destroy. If you guys want to see a specific thing, I'll do my best to show you. And you can kind of see their next to their rating. I think that is like their kind of what they are. So I think the fist is they're a striker, and then that weight, I think that means they're a powerhouse. So 3 strikers in a powerhouse. Cage match, okay. People loving them cage matches, huh? So that was my faction. We'll go into play. We'll do a cage match. Two ladder match guest referee. I don't think there is guest. Oh yeah, there is right there. Special guest referee. So a cage match with ladders? Okay, now you're testing me. I don't know how to do that. 2 ladders. How do you... A ladder match? A cage match or ladder match? I don't know. Oh, you go over here. Match rules. Okay, right here. Custom match rules. Once you decide on a set of rules, you can name and save those rules for future use. Something so simple, yet so powerful. You can save custom match settings. Like, that's tight. The same set of rules will appear, and you can enter the match with those rules again by selecting it. Just something so simple. It's so powerful. First, pick the match type you will base your set of rules on. Excuse me. Then customize the rest of the rules to suit your fancy. Contradicting rules will be grayed out. Okay. So they kind of they put a fence around those. Finally, choose your favorite foreign objects to have appear in the match. Equipped objects will appear in place of the defaults you'll find under the apron and around the ring. Tainted! All right, I'm heading to bed. W stream. Enjoy the rest of the stream. See you later. Thank you for hanging out, Tainted. Hope you have a wonderful night. Wolf! Yo, yo, yo. What's up, what's up, what's up? What's going on? Just a regular cage match. Okay. Anybody out there? Wolf? Shadow Wolf? Oh, there's 2 wolves in here. I'm feeling like there's a pact around me. Do you guys have a specific arena you guys want to see? Any specific wrestlers you want to see? I don't have everything unlocked. Oh, the Clash at the Castle, huh? Scotland. I've never seen that before. Want to do some ECW? Some ECW cage match? Any specific wrestler out there? Wolfpack. Oh god, yeah, let's do it. Wolfpack. Anything? Let's see. Ooh, you know who we could play with? tripping? Who am I? Where's Scott Hall at? Kurt Angle. There's just so many, dude. Ooh. Play some Eddie Guerrero. Bret Hart. Ooh, Booker T. Eddie, 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 Eddie. Fuck, there's so many. You know what I wish you could do? No offense, but like I wish you could I wish I could take people out of the roster. Like you know, just kind of like create my own like custom set so I don't have to scroll through people I'll never play with. Some Scott Steiner? Okay, let's do something like this. Even though I kind of want to play with Scott. Oh, there he is. Now let's do a Scott Hall. ECW fits in, hell yeah. I first seen this ECW and I was like, this ECW arena. I was like, that's tight. ECW New York.
It's Eddie!
The following contest is a steel cage.
It's like a fucking house. It's like a house show, dude. No music.
Texas,
that's tight. It's like a house show.
And without question, one of the most pivotal superstars in the history of our industry.
Now you're right, Byron. A true hero on both sides of the Monday Night Wars. From WCW Cruiserweight Innovator to WWE Champion and Hall of Famer.
Well, Eddie Guerrero was always seen as an underdog. Granted, he would cheat on occasion to even the playing field. But hey, how can you not get behind a guy like Latino Heat?
Scott Hall is in the house.
6 feet, 7 inches of pure attitude.
And his opponent, representing the NWO from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 280 pounds, Scott Hall.
Scott Hall, an uncanny ability to get under your skin, a master of mind games.
He skyrocketed to success in WWE and then invaded the main event of WCW.
Putting out Latino Heat will elevate this man's reputation to a new level, don't you think?
That goes without saying, Cole, because it's next to impossible to achieve.
That's so tight, bro. I love Scott Hall. Oh, that was a good little entrance. I like how it's just like a house show. It's like a whole vibe to it. Like a lot of the small... Oh my god! What the fuck? This does not look to scale, bro. Why is he so big? Bro, what the fuck?
Can you conquer the cage?
Why does he look like a giant?
Conquer you.
Was Eddie Guerrero that small? It's like I'm fighting Andre the Giant.
Eddie with a reversal.
There's got to be something wrong with the scale, dude. It's almost comical, bro. There's no way he's that big. What the fuck?
Fantastic.
It's incredible the inventiveness we are seeing on display here.
That'll light you up.
drop kick.
A little disrespect.
That was
directed all his
dope.
way there.
Eddie willing to do whatever it takes for the win.
Eddie Guerrero
Calling for the door. While near the cage door, press L1 to call for the ref to open the door. Once the door is open, press R1 to begin exiting. Not available in matches with climb out of the cage off in custom match rules. So you can kind of customize that even in.
This is what it feels like.
Open that damn door.
Like Eddie.
What are you doing? I didn't mean to do that, but...
Look at this. Not looking like an athlete that wants to
Oh,
compete
shit. Look at that.
Looking more
Oh, yeah, baby.
to me.
That, so what we just did right there was one of our, I don't know exactly what they're called, but they're like, it's like a, I think they're called paybacks or something like that. Each character has like 2 of them. And you can customize them. And I think you can even like, I don't really know how the system works, but what we did right there is really cool.
Hall can't allow this burst to hinder him.
What's the key to success inside a steel cage?
I'd say using it to your advantage. You have to stop looking at it as an obstacle and start seeing it as an opportunity to get creative.
Ooh, fucking love a good DDT, man. DDTs are like right after power bombs for me.
Oh, look at this. Looking for the suplex off the top.
You look at that. You could do rope work. See how I put him on the rope? Did a specific move with the rope. Put him into a corner. You can put him up top. You can put him down
Tree of woe position.
like this. Then you can choose to do a light attack, a heavy attack, or a grab attack. You just reverse me. It's super good, dude. The only thing I haven't learned how to do is when they're laying on the ground, I don't know how to just put them in a seated position. I don't know how to just like bring them up, but they're still sitting on the mat. The only thing I know how to do is just pick them up like that. So I definitely would like to be able to just modify that and just lift them up and then be able to like do a submission from the back or something while they're still sitting
A
down.
certain level of
I haven't figured that
athleticism
out.
to pull that off.
Into a powerbomb. No muss, no fuss on that delivery. Someone clearly doesn't want this match to go on much longer than it has to. And that prevents.
Ooh, he
Eddie's
reversed
attack.
our finisher, which completely used up our freaking resource for it. All Hurricanrana, you're all day,
Easier said
baby.
than done, gentlemen.
Ooh, that was amazing.
Moving up the side of the cage. From the heavens.
Ooh, frog splash, baby.
Doing some damage.
Look at the veins in Eddie's arms. They look so good.
And Scott
Oh.
Hall able.
Shocking inside cradle.
Small packages.
Get out of
He
here.
wasted no time kicking out there.
We're well into the match.
Yo,
and
Julius
he still
Cordova.
seems so
What up, what up, what
fresh.
up?
It's almost unbelievable. Feels disrespectful.
He took
And
the
so we
right
just
back.
used that instant recovery, which took, I think, half of our signature. No. It took like a quarter of our blue meter resource. So we could get out. We can get the aid to escape, but it took our resource, so we can't do a signature.
Superstars did their homework.
So it's all managing
Burst into a quick
your
takedown.
stamina, managing your different fucking, resources. Bam! See how he was sitting up like that?
Stepping in for a surfboard submission, perhaps.
Smack them in their sides. Give me your arms, fool.
Fully trapped. Surfboard submission.
Look at his vein in his arm, dude. It looks so tight. Oh, shit, bro. No fucking
Dragon
way.
sleeper. Are you kidding me? Fighting desperately, and he's out.
Yo, what's up? What's up?
Picture perfect drop kick.
Here we go.
Three amigos coming from Eddie Guerrero. Vintage Guerrero.
So tight. 3 amigos.
Three amigos. And he
That's
found
so
the angle
cool.
and exploited it.
An excellent display from Guerrero.
Oh, this is going to be fun, Eddie. Tying him up.
The lasso from El Paso applied.
This might just do it, and there you have it. It's all over.
There's the bell, and he survives.
I was playing WWE, but he got off. Oh, that's cool. Hope you're liking the game.
Broken, beaten, and scarred.
Yeah, this game is
But
dope.
there is your winner.
And that's
Look how
about as
good
conclusive
it
a win
looks.
as you can get in the cage.
I'm pretty sure this is only going
One
to get
unfortunate thing is, like, right
dangerous
now, this little
moving forward.
cinematic is capped at 30 frames. I wish it was at 60, and I wish the gameplay wasn't capped at 60 frames. I wish they would allow you to go to 120. They just haven't yet. That's something that the wrestling games definitely need. They need to have a baseline of 60 frames. Fuck the 30 frames per second wrestling. It's too slow. We need a good 60 frames, but allow people to go to 120. '90s Kid says, it's settled. I gotta get it now. Dude, it's the premier wrestling experience. You know, and the game's dropping, you know. Just became playable as of yesterday if you get one of the two higher tiered versions, or the base game will drop the 14th. So looks like about another week out. You didn't win, Julius. Ah, man. Gotta train. Gotta get better. Gotta dust it off, or dust yourself off and try again. All right, let's try Jey Uso. Let's play with Jey. I haven't played with him yet. What does he do? Doesn't he do like a super kick? Aren't they like modern Shawn Michaels with more like off the top, more acrobatic?
Two top stars would find themselves at odds, but this match is about more than just scoring another win.
That's right. For Jey Uso, it's about legacy. It's about proving that he has what it takes to be the top competitor like Priest all on his own.
So, and you
To
can
do
see
himself
like
and
the
his
crowd
family proud.
reacts to all the different
For Priest,
wrestlers.
it's about infamy. Making sure everyone knows he's not to be trifled with.
They
and that he
react
will
to
put
like
down
custom
anyone who comes at
slogans
him,
and stuff.
no matter
It's
who
tight,
they are.
dude. You got
And
3
Jey
different
Uso
taunts.
looking for support from the crowd.
Look at the crowd taunt. The crowd reacted.
Refocus up now.
Look at the crowd reacting to the taunts. That's so cool. So you got those 2 taunts left and right on the D-pad, and then you have an up taunt, but you can only do that when your opponent is on the ground, like when they're
Snap suplex, and Priest is
Making
being
time.
controlled here.
Yeah, now Priest has to fight against the momentum against him.
And he gets directed into the corner.
Moving him onto the top turn.
This superstar promised a win at any cost. We are
Oh,
seeing
nostalgia
just how
in
far
chat.
they're willing to go. Avalanche Samoan drop. That's a walk-off. Mike.
Jey Uso, got it hooked. Tequila Sunrise is applied.
It's got to be a well, the torque on the knee. Rolling
Look
through
at
it.
that
Couple
move.
of kicks will break it.
Tequila Sunrise, huh?
A consistent attack here from Jey.
Uso is determined right now.
You see how he so your base combo light 4 lights, light. That's your base combo, and then you can do like light, heavy. I think those are the 2, or you could just do heavy. But you will see it diminish in your stamina big time, and but each wrestler has their own unique combo, and it is super cool. So like it seems like so far like gone are the days of no matter who you pick, they do the same 4 hits. Ta. Like it seems like all of the main stars have a completely unique way to do a combo. Like The Rock, he does the 3 hits, he pulls his hand back, spits on his hand, bam, and slaps you like. And then look at Jey Uso, he had his own little combo and shit like that. It's tight, dude.
Such a versatile arsenal with his martial arts background and incredible power. How do you want to approach him in a match
Hey,
like
thank you,
this?
Julius.
Well, I think what you really
Oh, we
need to
better
do
watch
is keep
out,
a safe
referee.
distance and use your speed. Sticking. And here we go. The Boston Crab, no more. Oh,
You could do a possum attack, which is like attacking the enemy when they go down for you like that.
So using his agility to get the better of Priest. Suicide dive.
Ooh, through the ropes. I'll slam his face on this right here. Boom! Interact with that.
Priest not quite having the energy
Throw
to
him back
prevent
into
that
the
one.
ring.
Jey Uso is willing to pull out all the stops here, whatever it takes.
I said you better get in the ring. Get out of the way,
Tossed back
referee.
into the ring.
Get out of the way, referee. I'm gonna freaking super kick your ass.
Look at this. Boom. Nice. All the momentum has swung to Jey Uso. Taking my advice here and chipping away at
Super
Priest's
kick.
armor. Some crap.
I will do comeback.
Big knockdown, another clothesline.
Woo!
Building momentum.
Let's go, baby. Oh, baby!
Jey might be getting too cocky here. Could come back to haunt him.
Man, shut up. We're about to super kick a motherfucker. Of course, that was clean. Oh, we damaged an opponent, their head to red. Damage one opponent's head to red. Land 10 light attack. So as you can see, Damian is stunned. He's got a stunned meter. During that stun meter, it dissipates real quick, but during that, they cannot reverse. You cannot reverse a move. So when you have so there's like that strategy you got to have is like you have a signature or a finisher. If you just do it to a normal, healthy opponent, they can just reverse it, just time the reversal, and then you just lost that signature. You lost that finisher. Or you can do things simply like do a small combo here or there, initiate that stun. Once they're stunned in that stun meter, then use your super or your finisher or your signature, and they can't reverse it. So it's guaranteed. So you have like all of those little combat strategies, and it's just, it's good, man. It's good.
Kick to the face.
He has to be suffering here.
How do we do the finisher? What's Jey Uso's finisher? I don't even know.
When you are at your
You have to. Is it like a running super kick? What's
Jey
Jey
is
Uso's
imposing his
signature?
will.
Yeah, Uso is firing on all cylinders.
Not today,
Makes some space and gets out of dodge.
demon.
Jey
Look at that, look at that.
Big punch. Now he's eating along.
Oh!
Uso having a little fun with another.
That was cool.
Oh, man, kick to the face. And a disorienting blow to the head there.
I can't even run. Like, I can't even run my character. See, I can't run to do my finisher.
Knockout victory. This one is over.
Knockout? What?
Here is your winner.
I didn't know Jey Uso does a spear.
Main event, Jey Uso.
He's
A
cooked.
big-time victory.
Splashed
for
off the
main
top
event
rope,
Jey
I think.
Uso.
Is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, Damian Priest fought hard, but in the end,
I like how he does
couldn't
that. That's
overcome the
tight.
power of the Yeet.
No, Saxton.
Yeet.
Just no.
Yeet. Are they not a tag team anymore? Are they like broken up? Do they go down two different roads? Oh, Finn Balor, gold. So these have been emeralds. Gold. Gold's obviously a lower bracket. I don't know why this wasn't the first one. I'm going to do Balor and Gunther. This is a pretty stacked week right here. Pretty big guys. All right, we'll go back with The Rock. But yeah, you are really incentivized to drop your credit card buy packs of cards and stuff like that to get really good wrestlers, or else the grind is
We've seen many sides
you
of
gotta
Finn
play a
Balor
lot,
over the
man.
years
You
here in
gotta
WWE,
play a lot.
But right now, Balor might just be the most cunning and savage.
Jay won Royal Rumble,
Yeah, in terms of killer instinct,
this
Finn is
year
seriously
and is
loved.
going
He
after
refuses to hold
Gunther
anything
for the
back,
world
even if
title.
that means
Oh
taking
shit!
out his opponents for good.
Gunther's
He
got
seems
the
to be
title, huh?
enjoying it, but he's definitely
Is his
not
manager still that
It's hard to
other
deny
guy?
the fact that Balor's
They still
brash,
come out and
uncaring
shit, and he
approach
like
as of late has
treats him like
paid
a
for him
general,
and could continue to do so.
or is
tonight.
Gunther on his
It
own?
doesn't matter who's standing across the ring from the People's Champion. The Rock is always ready to prove a point and make a statement.
Yeah, he's made that clear, Corey.
Look at
The
Finn
Rock
Balor's
never
even
stops
got like
telling
the
his
towel in his
never
back
stops
pocket
telling
like
the
he always
people What
has.
he's gonna do and what he's all
tight.
about. But I can't deny that he at least backs up all his trash talk once he steps inside the ring.
And Balor's being picked apart now.
I think The Rock's opponent can smell it, guys.
Look at the movement of The Rock. It's like iconic and perfect. Like all the little ways he moves,
But he needs to stay on his
it's just like so perfect.
Here we go again. He made his point. Concentrate on the match instead of everything outside of it. Oh, man. He didn't need that eyebrow anyway.
He didn't need that eyebrow. Damn, imagine someone rubbing their boot across your face and rips your eyebrow off. Oh my god. We need a finisher. Jabber. 10 light attacks. How have we not hit 10 light attacks? That's bugged.
Oh, God. Natural athletic ability shown by The Rock. Finn really...
See, those are all light attacks, right? And it's not counting.
Anyone can do it. It's the final boss.
Oh, look, he called him the final boss.
Picture perfect from The Rock.
And now we'll about do it, folks.
What kind of WWE is that?
Here is your
I don't
winner.
know what you mean exactly.
The Rock with the win in this one.
A loss like this is only going to make Balor more volatile and even hungrier.
The Rock's over here, nostalgia warrior. Oh man, we are getting enough. I think we have enough points to buy a pack. You know, I bought a pack with some of the VC I had off of just like the early stuff, and it was like 3 cards. It was like I thought there was an actual like pack of cards, but it was like 3 things. I was like, what the hell, man? All right, look at Gunther over here. Let's I guess we'll go with the Undertaker 1990. Yeah, I always forget about my faction, but I think
The Undertaker is one grim and opposing figure.
Look at his hair, man. They always make his hair stand up way too much, like fucking
There's a lot
Marge
we
Simpson.
don't know about this mysterious man who comes to the ring like he's in a funeral.
Nice takedown. Stack them up.
But I need a big boy to fight Gunther.
One count before the kick out. Still in it.
So during that kick out, if you hit the green spot, you'll break out. But if you hit the gold spot or the yellow spot, you will reverse it. That's what that's for.
He quickly gets out of dodge. A bit of provocation from The Undertaker. Slam down. Undertaker is fired up and wants this crowd to know it.
Got him in the corner now.
Ooh, what an elbow. A barrage of elbows over and over again.
Just never had a chance to block any of
Oh.
those.
Oh, wow. Okay.
The Undertaker clearly wants a fight here.
He is locked in and it has his opponent dead to rights.
Oh, to the outside.
Showing reckless abandon. There was every chance that could have gone wrong, but instead,
Oh, look at the
it was
Prime
right
bottles
on
and
the
shit.
money.
The Undertaker really is the best pure striker in WWE.
Yeah, no doubt. Taker's going to put his fists to work here, Cole, because the more big shots he lands, the better off he'll be.
And now gets tossed into the ring.
Threw me in the ring.
Ascending to the
See,
top
I could use instant recovery, but it's going to take up a huge chunk. Or let's see how slow I get up now. Oh, we did it again.
Wow.
So there's another like little thing where like it's something to do with L or R1 or R2 where you can dodge. Like you do these boxing like dodges. I guess I got to go back to the training to figure it out. It's like it's weird. See, I always get out of the ring when I try to do it.
Ringside.
But I think it's like R2
Get this
maybe?
back into the ring now.
And you can dodge, but it takes huge chunks. Oh, it broke out. It takes huge chunks of your stamina. It's like everything, even suplexing. And it's crazy, too, because like even suplexing and stuff like that, sometimes you hurt yourself. You'll hurt yourself when you do specific moves. It's like, it's crazy simulation.
Military press.
But if you don't like any of that stuff, like you can adjust the difficulty on how you want. You could just make it play like an arcade game. I even like how in the audience, I'm looking out in the audience and like there's like little kids, there's adults. They're like wearing actual WWE attire and stuff. It's just how far we have come. How far we have come. Going to the top rope. How far we have come wrestling, playing wrestling games.
The old familiar sight.
Still doing the same moves. Still doing the same shit, but just look at the difference.
Taker cinches in his grip. Thunderous choke. Here's the pin. What devastation from the Undertaker.
What?
Amazing level of fight still left, and Gunther.
Seeing a little bit of shock on the Undertaker's face. He's ended so
Did
many
I
matches
film
this
it
way,
yesterday?
but not this one.
I know I have not
Starting to
filmed.
really feel the wear and tear on this battle.
Yeah, as the
This
Undertaker
video
can
is
get to
live.
you and break you down in so many ways.
The stream yesterday, I did stream yesterday, but my computer crashed.
Military press.
Gunther can't find him.
Into the cover for the win.
My computer crashed, so cut that stream off pretty short.
And that's all.
Let's go, baby. Easy peasy. Give me that MFP. Give me them points. He flips back his hair. Fun wrestling nostalgia tonight, brother. Some epic matches. Have a great rest of the stream. Catch you later. Appreciate you for stopping by, and I appreciate you for that super chat. Thank you, man. Stay safe out there. Vibe up and stay nostalgic. I appreciate you. Oh, look at his tongue. That's kind of cool. Yeah, man. Stay safe out there. Have a good weekend. Appreciate you hanging out. That was some clean matches. My faction. All right. We got 2,500 my faction points from that. So we're almost at 15,000. We just blew through week 3. Now, as of right now, there's only 4 weeks available. So I don't think they're going to drop it. I don't know what day every week they'll drop a new tower, a new, what do we get? Oh, we're actually going to earn Sami Zayn. He's a Sapphire card, so we're definitely going to be playing with him. So let's go ahead and unlock that right now. Who do we have to fight against? We have Roman Reigns stacked up. We got AJ Styles, Kevin Owens, Solo Sikoa, and Cody Rhodes. And so as you can see, now we're playing the big boys. You love live? Nice. Yeah, I love live streams. So as you, does it say? So you can modify your lineup here. So you can have 4 characters, and you can change the side plates. And so like these side plates right here is I have 2 available, and you can apply these to a character, and you have all of these types of things that will give them buffs. So a +8 technical submission defense for 15 matches. It's all consumable stuff. You know, it'll just buff a specific stat or, you know, whatever. +6 special for 5 matches. It's all just one of your stats. I don't use those at all. Probably should at like higher levels, I guess. Or you could just change your superstar. So we could play. We could play with Chad Gable here. Let's switch out Oos over here, and we'll play with Chad Gable. We also have this guy, Uncle Howdy. I don't know who he is. So we have Solo Sikoa. Got a couple of these guys. That's what we have for the male division. But let's play with Chad Gable. I know I have. So we got Naomi and Bailey are my 2 main females. Nikki Cross, I don't know who she is. So play with Chad Gable here. Even though we are now playing higher. Does it say? Oh, he's a level 72. We'll be fine. Thank you for stopping by, Julius. You have a good night, okay? I appreciate you stopping by. Hopefully you're enjoying the game as well.
It's time to get extreme rules match underway. No disqualifications, no countouts. This is where we really get to see the violent creativity of superstars.
Well, that's because sometimes a straight-up wrestling match isn't enough.
I like that purple suit.
Sometimes you need a few accessories to get you past.
Boom, baby, boom, baby, boom, boom, boom.
A chair or a table. The possibilities.
Ooh, look at that.
Acrobatics like that take a tremendous amount of cardio and strength.
Look how small Chad is.
Oh, kick right to the gut.
Sounds good. Okay, thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you, Julius.
Counters it. Counters to gain the advantage.
Oh wow, look at that. Oh, what the hell?
Gable
Snap
clearly
mirror.
ready and willing to bring the fight to him.
He can be enjoying the moment too much.
Thank you.
He's got him square in his sights here.
Thank you. Oh, look at that bottom rope react. That's a snapback, Irish whip snapback, or Irish whip pullback.
Looking impressive.
Those are pretty cool.
This is not going to end well. Exploder suplex.
The dominant streak of Reigns getting a bit challenged. We've seen the lengths superstars are willing to go to it.
No, nothing fancy here. Instant victory. Oh, turning the pin around.
He calls off the pin attempt, maybe wanting to try something else. What a
Oh, did you see his face got scared right there?
scouted.
Thank you, Julius. See you tomorrow. Hope you have a great night.
Kick to the gut.
Appreciate you for hanging out.
Gets out of the ring. What's going to happen now?
That ladder
What?
changes the complexion of this match entirely.
Sliding into the ring now.
Oh, not everyone can do that.
Ladder navigation. Press X while holding a ladder to set it up. Ladders can be set up in the corner by holding left stick towards the corner when you press X with the ladder. Press R1 to begin climbing the ladder. R1, same thing with getting on the ring, getting in and out of the ring and everything. If there is an opponent on the other side, press light, heavy, or grapple to attack your opponent. If you have a ladder finisher, you can press R2X to spend a finisher to perform it. Damn. You can actually, there's a whole
Just
system.
begging not to get hurt.
Wrong time to be doing that.
There is a whole system too that you can. I'll try to do it. Look at, you can pick them up like this. Oh, see how he hurt his back because my stamina gave out? I only got a few steps. And so only specific types of characters could get away with stuff like that, I think. But I was too weak to even like carry Roman Reigns like that. So that's that level of like simulation aspect that is I really like. But yeah, you can carry them, and from that stance, you just reversed me. From that stance, you can put them on your shoulder. You can do like a fireman carry. I think you could do some sort of variant of like a rack. You could just you have 4 different ways to carry them on your shoulders or up like that, and then you can position them with 4 different positions, and then you have moves off of that, and it's just crazy, dude. It's crazy.
The Tribal Chief has acquired the target. This ends now.
Wow, Reigns nailed
That fool destroyed me. Oh.
Roman for the win.
Oh, look at the pin with one arm.
Kick out just
That's
before two.
cool.
Still gonna take a massive effort to
Ah,
keep
there's
him down.
so much. Look at my life. Yeah, Chad Gable was
Trying
not
to
the
find
play.
his feet.
I should have brought The
This
Rock
does
in
not
here.
Look good for him.
No!
Really thought that was going to work, but now we got a human being we have to scrape off the floor. He's doing everything he can.
Oh, I
to
can't
fight
like
out of this
throw
tough
his head
spot.
on the stairs.
Oh, look at this here, guys. Look at this. Back suplex into a powerbomb.
Oh, I had to use my energy. Oh my god. Oh man, that look at his back gave out because he doesn't have a lot of energy either. Oh my goodness.
And Gable put on his heels after that assault.
Reigns doing all he can to keep his seat at the head of the table secure. Oof, whipped right into the post.
He's rummaging for some sort of equalizer underneath the ring.
If you're going to grab a kendo stick, you
Get
better
the
be prepared to
table.
use it.
The crowd was chanting to get the table. You just powerbombed me, you son of a bitch. This was eating me for breakfast.
Roman Reigns so
Oh
dominant.
no.
Reigns with the guillotine.
Oh no.
The force and pressure of this.
Got to find a way out of the guillotine. They're not going to last long while they're bridging out.
Incredible. Oh, hard shot right into the post.
Oh, I'm so weak, dude. See, I'm stunned, so I can't even reverse any of this.
From the floor now.
Oh wow, I fell. I rolled into the ladder. I can't reverse this. I can't reverse it. So he's got this guaranteed.
Can Gable withstand much more of this?
You gotta wonder, what does this do to Gable's confidence?
Dead, bro.
To the ring.
Dead. Put me in a casket. Roman's beating my ass, dude. Beating my ass, dude. Get up. Look at the blood running down his eyes. That's so tight. The marks on his back.
He might be getting up, but it doesn't
Thank
look like it will be
you.
for long.
Oh, you can't hit people?
He's getting the ladder set up in the ring now.
Ooh.
Great agility on display. he's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about. And it looks like he's going to climb the ladder.
No! Damn, that takes a minute. A little slow. Oh shit, we're dead. R.I.P. Oh, and we were stunned. We couldn't even, or something. We couldn't even reverse that. We're dead, dude.
And the cover. Kick out. Oh my God! How the hell do you kick out of that? I have no words. Not even at 2K.
Chad Gable.
And that he's facing an even tougher level of opponent than usual tonight.
Oh, he's.
Fisherman Buster.
And Roman finding himself on the wrong
Fisherman
end of this
Buster.
fight.
I think Roman might be in some
Need
serious
to take a
danger
nap.
here.
We are broken. Our midsection is completely broken.
Falls victim to a
Look at our
German
chest. Look at the
suplex. That's a
bruise
well
across our
targeted attack
chest.
to the body.
Chad Gable's chest. Look at the bruise across his chest. Look at the blood coming down from his head. That is so crazy. Crazy.
Gable setting his sights and
Thank
lining him
you. I can't even run to dive.
Nefarious is beneath the ring.
I can't even run.
up. Clearly thinking a steel chair is what's needed right about now. What a suplex.
I'll take that steel chair. Thank you. If I could get up before you. Look away, ref. Hey, Roman.
And Gable now chains
Hey, Roman.
offense together.
Just
I acknowledge you, Roman.
attack from Gable.
I acknowledge you as a piece of trash.
And we might be seeing
Die.
crumbling before our very eyes.
Watch out. There's a seat for your face.
This doesn't even look like trying to win a match anymore. This looks like trying to end someone's career.
What? What a cheater. I had my finisher ready, dude. Cheater, Roman Reigns. Bloodline cheater. Cheater.
On this one, transitions into the pen. Is this it?
Cheater.
Sweat put into this match, well worth it.
So we got 15 points just for playing, but we lost. Thank you for playing, but you lose. You see how his blood is in a whole different position, and like our blood was up on the top of our head, coming down our eyes and shit. Tight. It's not just like generic. Once your character bleeds, it's just the same. So it's just so cool to see all the small little things in the game. So cool. And we got weekly tower. We got some experience for that. Now, if we back out of this real quick, we can go to the store. Token market. I don't really know how this works. The Emerald cards rewards. Like, I don't. It says it's 0 out of 8 Sapphire cards coming soon. I don't quite know how this works. Oh, these cost the WWE tokens. So 20, and these are like extremely hard currency to get. I have 40 up in the top, which is weird. Maybe I had accidentally spent it and I didn't realize it, but when I first started playing last night, I played through all of the tutorial, and that gave me like 150 tokens for the WWE thing. But then the game had like crashed, and I went back in, and like when I went back in a second time, then all of my UI, like, congratulations, you unlocked all this because you have the premium edition. That all popped up the second time, but then all of my tokens were gone, but my progress was still completed in the tutorial, the performance center. So I think I got gypped. So I completed it, got the tokens, but then something happened where I had to like restart the game, and then I came back in, and then they were gone, but the progress was completed. So I got ripped off. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what happened, but But you can use that currency to unlock these, and these are emerald, but it doesn't look like these can level up. So they just stay at that. But I don't know if I had to choose one of these. I guess I would probably get Sheamus. Or Dakota Kai, maybe. Probably Dakota Kai. Alright. And so you have Emerald, Sapphire, Ruby, Amethyst, Diamond, Pink Diamond, and then Galaxy Opal. So these are the rarities in the game. And you would think that Emerald is like good, but no, Emerald's base. So the card market. So these are the available cards, I guess. And you can buy them individually. This guy looks like fucking Conan. You can buy these individually. And so I had actually... I bought a pack. I didn't buy a character. But these are 40,000 VC. To give you a little bit of example here. These are 40,000 VC. Or 47,500 My Faction points. So just what we've played over the last 2 nights, I have 14,000 My Faction. 14,000 to unlock one card is basically 50,000. So it's a grind. Or we could put the money down on the credit card and say, oh, 40,000. I want Shawn Michaels right here. I want Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart and Stone Cold. Well, let's just say we want one of them. That's 40,000 virtual currency. So how much does that cost? 40,000. That is about $15. In between $10 for 32,000 and $20 for 67,000. So about $15 per character. Maybe it's $12.50, 15, 13, 14, I don't know, something like that. I'm not good at math. But yeah, around that. I would say roughly $15 per one of these cards. Well, that is, to be fair, that is the Sapphire cards. Then Emerald cards are 20,000, 10,000, 5,000, 2,000. But to be honest, you're not going to be fucking you don't want to play with these cards. You want to play with the good ones, the higher ratings, so you can take down the missions, because that's what it's all about, right? So you need these big boys, these good ones to play. Well, even this would be cool, you know, this gold diesel. My Roblox doesn't work, so I'm just doing back. No worries. So yeah, that's that. Or you can say, all right, I want to buy some packs. So you have featured series, limited time, ending soon. This is another series. And then you have recommended legend series. Kind of convoluted, but these are, I think, the only 4 groups you can get right now. The only 4 different card packs you can get. And so you can buy a basic pack for 10,000 VC, which is, I think, what is that? Like $5. $5. And you get, you see this, it says right here, pack contains 1 superstar, 4 random items. So you're only getting 1 random superstar, and that could be a shit card, and most of the times it is, for $5 for 1 superstar. It's just too much. Or 10,000. So I could get this. We could run a card pack right here, but it would cost pretty much all the fucking My Faction points that I've earned in 2 nights. So wild, right? And that's for the lowest one. Look at the deluxe. See, I didn't realize this when I bought a deluxe pack with my VC currency last night. Pretty much ate it all up. I think you start off, you get 15,000 VC or something like that. I don't know if I had got that because of the legendary edition or whatnot, but I bought a deluxe pack, and the deluxe pack and the basic pack are the exact same thing, but pack contains 1 superstar card, 4 items, 4 random items, same thing. Those random items too are like that consumable shit for side plates and customizable things for your faction team. Just nothing good. But okay, Julius, I appreciate you. Stay safe out there.
Pack contains 1 superstar card and 4 random items. But the only reason for the increase in value is as a higher chance of pulling a Ascent Series superstar. So you just get a little bit more, and obviously it doesn't tell you the percentage, I don't think. But it just says you have a higher chance. Give us a little bit more money, and you have a higher chance of getting a superstar. That's the only difference, but it's more. Not too much more, but more. Or you can get a basic 10-pack. So say we wanted to buy a 10-pack or a deluxe 10-pack. 100,000 VC. Say we wanted to buy a deluxe 10-pack of cards. Not of all cards, just this one series of cards. 108,000 VC. All right, let's go buy some VC. How much is that going to cost? That's going to cost us $50. Monetarily, it's probably maybe $35, $40 for 108. For 1 pack of cards. For a 10-pack of cards. So that's to what, 10 wrestlers? And that's the deluxe. So you have 10 opportunities for a series superstar. I'm sure you'll get a card or two that you'll play with, but that's crazy, bro. Or you could buy a 20-pack. 200,000 VC. 200,000 VC is $50. $50. $50 of real money to get 20 superstars at random. 20 random superstars. There's probably not even 20 superstars in this series of cards. I think you can even see that. Watch. What is that? Ascent? Watch this. Look at Ascent. Look at this. This is where you better know what you're fucking doing before you buy that, right? So you have 20 shots at cards. Look at this. There's only 10 cards in the set. There's only 10 cards in the set. There's only 10 wrestlers in this set. Look at, and they're only Sapphire and Emerald. You're not getting these crazy fucking things. Like, yeah, that's 76. These 70, look at, well, 70 through 76. These two characters, these characters up top are, I guess, are worth it. They're 75, I guess, or whatever. But it's nothing crazy. So you can spend $50 and have 20 pulls at these characters. 20 opportunities at these characters. You might not even get the full set out of 20 pulls. You probably won't. That's wild. You know what I'm saying? That's wild. And that's just that. So, personally, yeah, it's too much. This market, the virtual currency from what I still have not earned any virtual currency. I played all night last night, played all night tonight. I haven't earned any virtual currency. I don't even know how you earn virtual currency. I've earned faction points, but that's because we're playing my faction. But what, do you not earn virtual currency in my faction? Why? It's only my faction. But you do, it does give you the option to use VC in my faction, but that's just wild. So I personally don't like, I'm not gonna buy anything. I'm gonna earn the cards I have, and I'm gonna use those, you know. It is what it is. But damn, let's try go Roman Reigns with The Rock. I just kind of want to see how Chad Gable played. But yeah, that was a weak pick. Acknowledge me. Imagine wearing a shirt that says acknowledge me.
Superstars and what makes them tick in this extreme rules match.
These matches always stress
Damn it.
me out. An environment like this can turn a superstar into someone they never thought they'd become.
Or you could say this match reveals a superstar's true colors, Saxton. That's far more likely.
On a clothesline, forcefully delivered. Ooh, sharp kick.
Uh-oh, this is not going to look pretty. Submission being applied. Just excruciating pain. There's no way. A single leg camel clutch and a great counter.
Propped up in the corner.
No count out as he takes things out of the ring.
Look at The Rock's face, the way he's breathing. Nope. You ain't Triple H. You ain't Triple H. You better get that sledgehammer out of here. You ain't Triple H. Nope. Nope.
Oh, he had that scouted.
Effective there.
What?
Anything goes in this match, and we're going to see just how true that is tonight.
We're also about to see who can endure the most punishment, Saxton. Turning a
Powerbomb,
superstar's
dude.
condition
Look how I pulled myself into the corner. Instant recovery. What's up, punk? Oh! Let's go. You wanted this? Shut your crotch. You want that?
Successive move is putting their opponent in a dicey situation.
And you
Take
never
it.
want to count a competitor out, but there seems to be no signs of defense right now.
DDT.
Devastating flourish from The Rock here.
And The Rock's opponent is looking like a
You
jabron.
can see the vein by the Rock's, it's just so
The
weird.
Rock has his sights.
Let's see if we could, so he's not in stun, so he's probably going to reverse this. Nope, exactly. See, there's your, let that be the example.
Managing to get some control
You
back here.
only use your signatures and finishers when they're stunned, okay?
battering away with a series of brutal clotheslines in the corner. Destroying his
Because if not, there's a high probability that they are going to kick out of it.
Shoulder shoots up before two.
He's still got life in this match.
So I could use instant recovery, but it's going to take most of my meter. It's going to take like pretty much all of my meter. This guy's bringing in. Oh, if that would have hit me, that would have been cool.
Gets involved with a fight.
And the tribal chief being met with hostility there.
Damn, he's reversing a lot.
Matches eventually take their toll on everyone.
DDT. Oh, you can do a dirty pin. Look at this. I want to try it. Oh, look at the dirty pin. Okay, I gotta stop it though. I don't want to end the match.
Great ring awareness.
No coming back from Reigns after that.
No shot, bro.
But is it enough?
Very few superstars possess the fortitude to do what we just witnessed.
Very few. How about this? No. This match just went to the next level.
I don't believe it. Reigns has ended so many matches that way, but this one just
Oh
Roman for the win.
no! Roman Reigns a beast, bro.
He's down for a 1 count.
Wow, I thought this was over.
I need to do my signature. I don't. Oh, I could have done a possum.
Oh, Roman Reigns.
Oh God, we're dead. R.I.P. The Rock.
Just like that.
Oh, sucker.
What a blow.
Carefully measured right.
Get ready, Corey. Get ready for the
Let's go, baby.
moves.
Oh, it
Sports
glitched.
entertainment.
Look at the trash can. Get out of here, trash can. Elbow. People's elbow, baby. Oh, I can't pin him yet. We don't even have enough done. Oh, my goodness. We need light or heavy strikes. Okay, I need to get him up and do some heavy strikes. Let's get him up and do a rock bottom. Boom!
That is what it takes to topple Reigns.
Look at that. One arm. Let's go, Rock. Let's go, baby. That's Ty. Just put one arm on him. Nostalgia Warriors. We got the Phenomenal Forever. Phenomenal Forever, huh? Let's see if I can run through these guys real quick.
And here we go with Roman Reigns in what is perhaps his most elite form.
As the enforcer and muscle of the Hounds of Justice, Reigns isn't someone to be toyed with. Seriously.
I am a toy.
Reigns is a major
How
wrestling
dare you bring
figure.
that up?
So stepping into the ring against Reigns, even in this form, is far from child's play.
Okay, are you done, Corey? Did you get it all out of your system? Because this is a serious matter. Roman Reigns is on the hunt.
And coming out of the opposite corner is the phenomenal. Oh, he got him. Is he going to lock this in? And you still need
A single leg camel clutch and a great counter.
moonsault, springboard, but nobody home. Sit-out powerbomb.
You have to question what kind of malintent is behind a power bomb with that much force. From the top.
Do the action cam.
He fails to
Oh! Oh, I lost all. Escape! I lost all of my freaking
The
stamina.
tribal chief oozing disdain for his opponent.
Ooh, that was nice.
Turn out the lights.
What does AJ Styles need to do here in this match to assure a phenomenal victory, Corey?
AJ needs to
I'm
play
hurting.
the hits, Cole. That tried and true offense that made him phenomenal in the first place. He should be in a good position if he does that.
Fireman's carry. Nice takedown and then
Driven down with a flapjack. Wicked roundhouse kick.
I love those. That kick is nice.
what a
Ooh,
lethal combination there.
I can't see. See that sign? It said I can't see. The club is back.
Vicious right forearm.
Not today.
Reigns reverses.
Doctor said you need a backiotomy.
Right to the knee.
Yeah, get out of here, sucker.
Lined up, and it's only a matter of time now.
Not sure if he should waste all his time hot-dogging around. Will he get on with it
A
already?
hot dog on your ass. My entrance was better.
Oh, man.
Oh, what's coming here? Submission move being applied. Locked in deep, and he's in full.
And he very quickly counters. Great
Not today, sucker.
AJ there. Oh,
Damn
roundhouse
it.
kick.
Not today, sucker.
He finds a counter.
What you want? You want that smoke?
Knockout. Oh, man.
You want the smoke? No, he reversed me again, my signature.
Styles rolls through. There's the calf crusher.
What?
Here. Not that it'll matter. Are you kidding me? Elbow. What a counter.
I had my foot on the...
Styles
I have no power. The one thing I will say is like, oh, there was a dodge. The one thing I will say is like, I am going to play, I do Iron Jaw. What is that? I do want to play with like this stamina off. Oh, I'm in danger mode. You know what? Actually, let's do that. Let's play a match with... Let's go and do have a fucking WrestleMania match with some dope entrances. Some HBK. Let's do it. Let's do... And I want to turn this stamina off and see how it plays. I want to be able to fucking run more, dude. I can't run at all. Like, you are limited, dude. You have so little stamina, so little life. Like, it's like almost just like a few combos, a few suplexes, and you're gone already. Like, your health is done. And so it does feel like the pacing, it goes to like, you're extremely exhausted so quick. A little too quick. I think it should be a little slower. You know? Like, you just go to just being fucking exhausted and dead so fast.
Turned around on Styles.
Has to mind the referee here. Has to avoid the count out.
Dude, I'm trying to get in the ring.
And he gets delivered back into the ring. And back in before the referees count.
Showing off his aerial magic.
See, I dodged that. I didn't counter that. That was a dodge. I dodged out of physical way.
For good measure.
So let's get his stun up. Look at now he's reversing me. So now he's stunned. Now we could do our signature.
It's just a matter of time now.
Let's go, punk. But we can't. We gotta let go. We gotta let go because we would have lost. He just reversed it. Why did I try that? I should have put him in stun again. Get off us. Look how slow we are, dude.
Trying to get up. He has no clue what's in store for him here. And that will do it. Not getting up from that one, so it's called.
Nice.
Here is your winner, Roman Reigns.
GG's. Okay. I'm going to take a quick restroom break, and then we're gonna try something. I want to try something. I want to play around with the settings a little bit to see what's capable of how much we can manipulate how the game actually plays and how we can customize the actual gameplay, opposed to being forced with this, because like you get so tired and burnt out and gassed a little too fast. So if we can pull that back with some settings and make that process a little slower, I think that might be a sweet spot for me personally. So I want to see if that option is even available. So, and we'll do some Shawn Michaels at like WrestleMania, or actually Sunday or WCW or something. We'll do something. I will be right back.
Skating through in the summer on cracked concrete. Walkman blasting, life was on repeat. Tamagotchi in my pocket, kept it alive. Through neon nights, we learned to survive. Flannel shirts and ripped up jeans, saved by the bell and MTV dreams. We were wild, we were free, we were loud. 90s warriors, we made our crowd. Stay nostalgic, we're keeping it real. Game Boy in hand, tell me how does it feel? Born to the sound of a grunge guitar. We're the 90s kids, yeah, we know who we are. Stay nostalgic, let's turn it up loud. Raising our fists in a retro crowd. Live some mixtape, play it till it's done. We're the 90s warrior, forever young. Lunchables stacked, trading cards at lunch. Saturday cartoon cereal for brunch. Dial up tones and AOL chat. Be kind, rewind, remember that? Goosebumps, books and stickers galore. Blockbuster nights, we beg for more. Pogs in the backpack, mood rings to share. The 90s was a vibe, nothing can compare. Stay nostalgic, we're keeping it real. Game Boy in hand, tell me how does it feel? Born to the sound of a grunge guitar. We're the 90s kids, yeah, we know who we are. Stay nostalgic, let's turn it up loud. Raising our fists in a retro crowd. Life's a mixtape, play it till it's done. We're the 90s warriors, forever young. Here's to the tape decks and midnight calls, to posters of Nirvana on bedroom walls, to Pizza Hut parties and bubble tape dreams. We're living our best life in faded jeans.
Okay, we are back. Alrighty. I just realized my Streamlabs is saying that I have no audio, and I think I have audio, so I'm going to double check that real quick before we continue.
Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Just wanted to double check because I've been having those issues. So, all right. Let's go to... Oh, I didn't realize we can switch through home, creations, online, and extras. Oh, I didn't know we can just do that quickly. All right. Gameplay. Got some gameplay sliders. Choose the overall challenge level of gameplay. Higher difficulties such as hard and legend will test your skills with more challenging AI, reversal windows, pin kickouts, and submission escapes. So we have easy, normal, hard, and legend. All right, we're going to keep it on normal. We have weight detection. This is interesting because this is a simulation setting. With simulation, the weight and strength of a superstar will depend which move they can perform on their opponent. Select arcade to allow any move against any opponent. See, this is exactly what we were saying with that last match was with Chad Gable. When I went to go pick up Roman Reigns, my stamina dropped almost with 2 or 3 steps because it's more on a simulation based aspect of he can't do that. And if he can, not for long, you know. So that's pretty cool. So you have simulation or arcade. I mean, I actually like that. But here's the setting right here. Stamina mode. Choose whether stamina will be consumed when performing actions such as running or performing attacks. With stamina in infinite mode, characters will not appear fatigued during matches. So it's just that simple. Normal, infinite. I gotta say, man, I'm not a fan of the stamina. So far, it is a wet blanket. That's what it feels like. If I have to define it, it just feels like a wet blanket instantly gets thrown on you. You're like a 60
Hail
seconds
to the
into
king, baby.
Yo, Tiffany Sky Caliber, thank you for the subscription. I appreciate you. It feels like a wet blanket. You're like 60 seconds into a match and you're gassed, you know? So if it's that simple, we're just going to put it on infinite. We're going to go have some fun. And I want to see if it changes the flow of the match. If it's more exciting and quicker. Because I just felt slow, you know, constantly. So this is another thing that trips me out because maybe it's different because I'm playing in my faction. But I personally do not like the slider for the submission. I like the rapid where you got to press the buttons fast to get out, you know. Same thing with the pin. I don't want to time it. Oh, I thought my live stream crashed. That thing is lagging on me. I don't want to time it on the slider like what you've been seeing when I kick out of pins. That's the timed, but I keep picking rapid where you have to press the button to get out of the pin, like classic. I like that, but for some reason when I play in my faction, it defaults. It doesn't go off based off of my setting. It defaults to timed. So hopefully that's a bug and they update that with the launch update. I don't know what that is. Trading blows, you can actually, and this is another positive. I was saying chain wrestling slows down the pace of the action. Some people love it. You know, my verdict's not out on it yet because I've only done it a few times. But it does slow down the action. With the stamina mode, you're slowed down. Chain wrestling slows it down. I've only done trading blows once. It was fun, but it does kind of slow down the action. But how cool is that you can turn all that shit off and play the game how you want? I like that. But we're going to keep those on until I make up my mind on that. You got rope break, of course. You could just turn that off. Allow held input for mini games. So that's kind of like an accessibility. Auto reversal for ground attacks. When enabled, player-controlled wrestlers will automatically perform a reversal if they receive multiple rapid attacks from a grounded position. Choose whether entrances can be interrupted by a run-in or breakouts. Select it. So settings to player means only player-controlled superstars can do this. Does not apply to my faction or online. I don't know what a lot of this is. But what I will say, if you do get the game, make sure you come into settings and turn on blood. Blood is turned off by default. So make sure you come in here and turn that shit on. Oh, so you can turn off instant recoveries, possum attacks, and possum pins. You can just turn these off and not even allow it to be part of the gameplay. Well, I think these are pretty cool, to be fair. Allow ring escape. Quick get-up action that allows you to quickly roll under the ropes. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I like that. I like that stuff. So basically, the only thing that we are changing is difficulties normal. I do like the weight detection. I do like that, you know. But we're just putting stamina mode on infinite. And that's it. That's it. An 8-way. You see, you know, that's another thing. I want to check this out. I didn't even think about clicking into the match and seeing different match types. 1-on-1, triple threat, fatal 4-way. Like how fucking, like Stone Cold, The Rock. You know what I'm saying? Just putting it in Kurt Angle. Like, just, where's Chris Jericho, actually? What the fuck? Where's Chris Jericho? I need to hear some classic 90s music entrance. So we're going to do that right now. 5-way, 6-way, an 8-way. Crazy. Tag team. Fuck. 2-on-2. 2-on-2 mixed gender. 3-on-3. 4-on-4. Handicaps. Tornado tag. Five-way extreme rules. 2-on-2 extreme rules. I don't know anything about this underground stuff. It's not part of my time. Bloodline rules. These are all simple. Oh, look at this shit. Look at the special guest referee. Look at that. That's crazy. You can do special guest referee Iron Man match. That's nostalgic right there. That's tight. That's fun, dude. Takes me back to the 64. Brawl your way through backstage, NXT parking lot, or WWE archives. So it looks like there's 3 different backstage brawl areas. Wish there was more. I wish they were connected. The last 2K game I played actually was pretty good. Like, you can actually, like, you can make your way to, like, the top or, like, the side of the arena. Like, in the crowd. You can make your way into the crowd and shit. I'm sure you can be able to do that in this game, too. But it was really hard to do. I couldn't really figure it out too much. But did it a couple times. Just triple threat tornado tag hell in the cell match. Like, what the fuck? 10, 20, 30 Royal Rumble, 8-way battle royale, 4-way fatal cage match, 5-way table match. Look at all the ladder matches. 4-way tornado tag. Oh, that'd be so much fun. It's just crazy, dude. You could just... Oh, look at that. They got a couple different presets, but you just create your own tournament. That's cool, man. Japan Hall. Oh, that's cool. Little house show. All right, we need something big. Bash in Berlin. Backlash France. Look at even Monday Nitro didn't even have a screen. That's crazy, bro. WrestleMania. Oh, is this outside? WrestleMania 40. Daytime, nighttime. That's cool. Oh, this doesn't even have a screen either. Look at that. Look at the screen compared to that. SummerSlam 88. There's nothing. There's just a fucking logo. That's crazy. We could do a Raw. Nah. Need it. Like, where's WrestleMania? Do we not have a WrestleMania? Just this one, huh? All right, we'll do that one then. Roadblock, huh? Halloween Havoc. That's so tight, dude. I always my only stipulations that I need. Give me whatever you want. As far as the arenas, the more the merrier. But I need a Halloween Havoc, and I need a SummerSlam. Unfortunately, like I would like the one I want. Oh, man, I forget what year it was, but I want an outdoors. They did. I think it was SummerSlam. They did SummerSlam one year out on the beach, and it was classic, dude. I love that one. And it was such a fucking long entrance. It was huge, a long ass entrance, but the fucking ring was out on the beach, dude. They were on the ocean. That's what I want. I want that. And I don't think I've ever seen it in a video game. Maybe I missed it. All right, we'll do daytime. Always got to go 90s. Who should we put against Shawn Michaels? Let's do, of course, Bret Hart. Let's do it, baby. Brought to you by Snickers. Oh, look at that. Philadelphia, huh?
The Heartbreak Kid has arrived.
Flashy and stylish as always.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from San Antonio, Texas, weighing in at 227 pounds, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
Michaels is quick to take issue with anyone who dares get in his way. He thinks he's the very pinnacle of in-ring perfection.
I mean, is he wrong? Michaels excels at in-ring competition. He is better than the rest, and he's been like that since day one, but now everyone is finally realizing it.
No denying Michaels is extremely talented.
I just realized, I was like, dude, what the hell happened to the music? But because of the all the copyright gets muted, so like I'm assuming that's all the music, all the intros, which is lame.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. He still has to win this match here tonight.
Next time we
Well, as
stream,
great
I'll
as
just leave the
Michael's
music
brash
on.
attitude can be at times, he does have a knack for winning when it matters most.
That stadium, though, is dope. I love the outdoor stadium like that. It looks really good. Yeah, a lot of the faces are off. Like the structure is there, but something in the face gets lost when they do all these weird animations.
Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 235 pounds, Bret the Hitman Hart.
Canadian Terminator, man.
The excellence of execution is here, and we know Bret Hart shines on the stage of WrestleMania.
It's good that they have the old school
A
the old school
technician.
like wrestling
Few, if
logo.
anyone in history has
Like it's
done
not the
it better
WWF
than
logo,
the
but it has that
Hitman.
same aesthetic. I like to see it
About the fact
everywhere.
that Hart won the WWE Championship at WrestleMania 10, the classic Iron Man match at WrestleMania 12, and Bret Hart prepared for yet another incredible
Man, don't bring that shit up.
WrestleMania moment.
Is that Michael Cole talking? Don't bring that shit up. You're gonna make me want to go watch it. That Iron Man match.
Bell sounds, and for the heartbreak.
They said HBK. I do not like the Prime Energy logo in the middle of the ring.
No one doubts the ability of Shawn Michaels. I
I don't know where I saw a post, but I saw people were talking about that. I guess they do that now. They put sponsors in the middle of the ring. Somebody had, I don't know who said it. I don't know if it was Vince McMahon or somebody came out. Some legendary superstar came out and was like, the ring that's dishonoring the art, the sport, is putting a sponsor that the mat should be virgin.
Series of counters here. Who will finally capitalize?
I agree with that.
Relentless offense from Michaels.
I don't like the
HBK
sponsor in the
looking
middle
like
of the ring.
someone
It's
the
not
Hitman
fucking
can't hit.
UFC, dude. UFC looks like a fucking NASCAR now, you know what I'm saying? You just see sponsors everywhere. And that's fine, obviously. You got to have sponsors, but the middle of the ring,
And the ring general Hart perhaps getting a little
Not my
outmatched and
thing.
outsmarted there. Hart
look
gets
at
out
the
of
graphics on the rope. It's not just a white rope. You can see the twists and the details in the rope. It's so crazy, dude.
That's the flamboyancy of the Heartbreak Kid for you.
Dust off the feet. Heartbreak Kid, man. When I was a kid, I loved Shawn Michaels. Uh-oh. What is this? What is this? Dirty Move Paybacks. Low Blow, Poison Mist, Powder, Power of the Punch, and Fireball are Dirty Move Paybacks. Oh, because we're a heel, we probably have that as a payback. That can be activated to apply a strong debuff on your opponent. Don't let the referee see you use them or you'll be disqualified. Hold R2 and press triangle to activate the Dirty Move timer. For a short duration, you can press R2 and triangle to use the Dirty Move once. Okay, so you prime it. Wait till the referee's not looking and then use it. You prime it and then use it. Dirty Move paybacks like Poison Mist can be activated by pressing R2 and triangle when prompted. Low Blow can be used from a kneeling position to catch your opponent off guard.
Vulnerabilities in his game. Devastating elbow.
Oh, I messed up.
Going head to head. Putting each other to these two going strike for strike.
So this is trading blows. You can turn this off. Oh, I messed up. Yeah, there's something that I don't like about the hair. I lost that. Run in.
You know exactly what's going on. He decided he wanted
Dusty
to
Rhodes is coming out
distract
for
this
me.
superstar.
So this is a payback I just used. So this is cool. I've never seen this in a wrestling game. I just like created a distraction by utilizing one of the paybacks I have to have him come in. Stay up all night.
Yeah, I do it. Oh, look it. Then we can do our finisher. Bam!
From HBK.
And Shawn Michaels.
So how cool of a setup is that? We call in for a distraction. And then we turn them around and super kick them. That's so cool. Get out of here. See, now that was a rapid pin kick out. That's going by my settings that we set. But when we go to my faction, it changes.
What more this superstar can do to put him away. Oh, that knee will take the wind right out of you.
So we can do a ring escape.
Mind is turning. Might be close to the end.
Look at that guy's got a Snickers thing.
Body.
They got Snickers
Uh-oh.
signs in the audience.
What was coming? He's quick to get out of the way there.
A clinic of counters being put on by these competitors.
Cuts off their offense with a swift elbow to the gut. There was some power behind that punch.
Oh, jeez, falling hard to the outside.
I don't know what you're thinking when you throw an opponent out of the ring like that.
Yeah, dude.
HBK looking to
Just being able to run around right now, I couldn't even. I just running around just in the last 60 seconds, I would already be gassed.
getting tested here.
I would already my stamina would already be zero. There's something about the hair that I don't like. They look like wigs. They're too big off the scalp. I know 2K's been doing that for years. Maybe I'm wrong though. Maybe if I go back and look at Shawn Michaels, maybe his hair will look exactly like that.
Brett was waiting for it.
This shit does look hella 80s though.
And that was a hell of a DDT there.
See, now we just use some of our meter to escape.
And now he's back into the ring.
He saw that one coming.
Ooh.
Step through. Here
Oh shit. We're in for it now. Sharpshooter.
The sharpshooter cinched in. Excellent. Gotta find a way out.
Not today, buddy. Go back to Canada.
Does just that.
Oh no.
and a strong kick out in one.
Wow. I thought for sure that was it.
Dude, look at her back.
Michaels with the awareness. Oh, look at a scope slam. Devastating kick.
Oh. Hitman might be hearing that HBK tune soon.
See, we didn't put him in a stun though, so he could reverse this,
Chin music.
but he didn't.
This is troublesome for Hitman.
This is unbelievable.
So we got this right here because he's still stunned. He's not going to get out of it. Bam!
I can hear the
Get up.
band playing already.
Get up, Hitman!
HBK. Pile driver on its way.
Boom!
Driver. There's a certain amount of anger you have to have towards your opponent to pile drive them like that.
Oh, did that too early.
Look at this. Pendulum backbreaker. Tick-tock.
TikTok.
Incoming.
Oh, man.
HBK showing why he's the main eventer.
And HBK is all fired up.
TikTok, baby.
High risk.
Ooh!
Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move at a breakneck pace. There's two. Kicks out. He still has life.
Obviously still has some fight left.
Ooh, vicious kick to the spine.
The Hitman in the crosshairs.
Get up.
Oh, here it comes. Spiked. Sit out. Pile driver.
And a human being can only be spiked like that.
So you have to, when you run the opposite ways, it looks like you have to hold run. But if you're running, you use the analog and you run up like I just did. I run up to the ropes to bounce off the ropes, and then you're running back down towards the character or the screen, you would think you would hold run up and then transition when your character transitions to then run and hold down. But if you do that, your character like stops. It's like you're interrupting the movement. So if you want to bounce off of the ropes and keep the run and the momentum going, you just hold everything. That's what it seems like. You just hold everything. If I like let go of run or if I let go of the analog, it seems like that's when you'll grab the ropes and stop. But if you just hold your movement, even though it ends up being the wrong direction, I think that's what you're supposed to do.
Ultimately down for the count.
Like that. Like that right there. I just held. Watch. If I do this and then transition. Oh, no. I transitioned and it still went. But if I stop, I just... You see, I stopped running. I stopped running midway. But if I hold it, he keeps running. Oh, shit. Okay. Well, maybe you're supposed to transition. Because if I change it... Yeah. So if you hold it, it will change the way he's running eventually. Eventually. Given enough space. But yeah, you are supposed to transition the analog. Run that way, run this way. So yeah, I'm changing which direction. But it's kind of finicky. Like you gotta bounce. And then if you stop pressing run, he does that. So if you just let go of L2.
Nice side headlock applied. Oh, and a right hand for good measure.
He's still reeling and more punishment.
He's taunting off of the apron. Like how cool. Like, oh, no way.
Miscalculation on that one.
Massive miscalculation.
His aggression, just pure brutality.
Easy. Prime example of working smarter, not harder. That's what I say.
And retaliates.
Oh, no.
Counters and counters. Each superstar looking dialed in.
Another thing apparently they did is like if you mash counter, you give your opponent. From what I read and what I did through the tutorials, the way I took it was like if you like mash, like say if you're playing a fighting game and you're just like mashing, block, mashing, counter, or whatever, what that does is it actually is going to give the opponent like an opportunity to get you because you put yourself at risk. So you have to mitigate. You can't button mash. You're supposed to control what you're doing. So what it seems like they're going in more of that direction instead of just like having it be kind of like how I grew up, which is you just button mash anything. You just grab shit, button mash it, whatever. And it just seems, it's just more directed. You got to direct your energy. Direct exactly what you want to do. But it's good because that way they can allow.
Michaels has his opponent hooked. Teardrop suplex. And Michaels looks for the cover.
They can allow more like combat mechanics.
Shawn Michaels wins. Shawn Michaels wins.
There could be more combat mechanics, you know, embedded into your controls. The more they fine-tune things.
And the outside help definitely had to play.
There it is, baby.
I don't know how anyone can call this a clear-cut win with that in mind.
They tried to tune
I'm
out
just a
the
sexy
added
boy,
presence,
sexy
but it ultimately proved
boy.
to be too much for them.
I'm not your boy toy. Fucking Shawn Michaels, man. Look at his hair, bro. Hey, we got a 4-star amazing match. What did we actually earn 492 points? What is that? What does that currency go towards? Or is that just a score rating of 492, which equates to a 4-star match? I wonder. That's not the currency. It doesn't even give you your currency up on the top right. Like it doesn't even tell you your VC in the home page. Okay, so now that we have those settings turned off, let's go back into my faction and see if it goes over. So I want to see if I have infinite stamina in my faction. I have a feeling it's not going to allow me to do that. I think my faction has its own base rule set.
Yo, Shadow, still chilling. What up, what up, what up? You going to do a match with China? I can if you want me to. We could do China versus Lita or something. Let's see here. Let me try something real quick. I want to see if I have infinite stamina here. I'm not your boy toy. Sexy boy.
Traditionally, things have to get to a pretty
Oh,
heated place
cage
for
match.
superstars to end up in a steel cage.
The cage is designed to keep all
So it looks like, nope. You see that? Stamina's back. So my faction does have its own specific rule set.
Nobody out.
So they force you to use the timed pin minigame to break out of pins. And you are forced.
Look at this. Vicious backbreaker.
And it probably has its own difficulty too. Because everything's ranked based off of the, yeah, look at that right there. 0 stamina. That right there just gassed us. And we're just we're it's like now we're just like we're a victim in the water surrounded and there's a shark in the water and we're gassed. We can't swim anymore. We're just at victim to the shark. Like that's how I feel. Like we're just dead. Like everything is slow.
Oh, man. You didn't need that eyebrow
And
anyway.
this time, look at we only have a quarter of stamina that we've gotten back. Oh hell no! Fucking Kevin Owens. Could be it. We'll do a match with China real quick though. We'll probably do one more match with China to end the night.
Double axe handle right on target.
But yeah, I just wanted to see if this mods. What does that say? Match mods and stipulations. No stipulations, no modifiers. Oh, it actually does show combos. Oh, you can see combos of each people. Oh, look at that. There's actually a pretty good amount. Oh, that's straight Mortal Kombat shit. Huh. I'll have to look more at that next time. So right here, you have payback moves, signatures, and finishers. Oh, so that's what a comeback is. That The Rock has a comeback, but that is a payback. I thought that was just a function in the game. The stamina does seem to be a little too harsh. Hopefully they fix that with day 1 patch. Maybe, man. But the stamina is harsh, dude. But now I bet you there is a like a structure built into it. If I go in and play with like a small fucking athletic girl or small dude, I bet you he keeps his stamina for longer. But I am playing with big ass beefcakes, and so to do those moves probably takes more stamina because they're so fucking big. I'm assuming it works like that. If it's that deep already, then it probably is like that. Big dudes doing shit gets tired a lot quicker than some of these super athletic fucking off the top rope jumping around crazy wrestlers. So, and you know what, I'm not even thinking too, because I guarantee you, this is another thing I'm not taking into account. Every one of the wrestler has like 15 different stats. I bet you stamina is a huge part. And maybe some of the guys I've played with have shitty stamina stats because they're big. That's probably what it is. I didn't even think of it from that perspective, really. I just thought it was just kind of overall, but it probably is just because their stats suck. But then again, I'm playing with decent characters. All right. Oh, let me back out of here. Let's go play with China. We'll do one final match. Almost 11 o'clock. Nope. What? Yeah.
Okay, so let's do a special guest referee China match. Let's see what I could play around with here. Let's do a one-on-one. Another thing I didn't see is how can you add managers to your one-on-one? Is there managers an option here? How do I move over the win conditions? It says 1 out of 4. How do I go over? It says win condition 1 out of 4. That's cool. You can turn on 2 out of 3 falls. Okay. Alright. Let's get something fun here. No NXT. No NXT. Definitely gotta unlock some of these other. I gotta look into. I guess we gotta play through My Rise, man. We gotta unlock. What the fuck is that arena? We gotta unlock some of these. All right, let's do something. We'll do this. SummerSlam. Yo, Francisco, what up? What up? Hey, what do you think of the game? Is it worth it? Absolutely, man. I'm a casual, and this is definitely just a phenomenal wrestling experience. It obviously has its downfalls, but a lot of the settings you can customize. You can turn off some of the things like the... you can turn off some of the ways to play like the... I don't even know what they're called. My bad. I'm super tired. The chain wrestling and the hit for hit thing, you can turn those off. You can turn off the stamina meter. You can turn off the weight simulation to make it feel more like a classic, just kind of like retro arcade game. So I kind of like how you can customize the settings in a way to make it feel like modern and real, or make it feel like arcadey. I like that. I've only played My Faction, so I haven't done My Rise. I don't know what the creative suite looks like yet. But just from the content from the Legendary Edition, the Bloodline Edition, the content is good, dude. The biggest roster of any wrestling video game of all time. It has a good mix-up of legendary superstars and a lot of modern people. All right, we're playing with China, you said, right? Is China even unlocked? I know she's in here, but is she... Yeah, she is. Okay. Oh, right here. Add manager. Nice. Okay. Where's Paul Bear? Downloaded superstars. Oh, you can go by cruiser, heavyweight, superweight, champion. Oh, here's the managers right here. There's Paul Bear. Heyman. Stephanie. Oh, we can have Stephanie come in with us. Let's have Stephanie. All right. The special guest referee is going to be Triple H. So, Triple H. The last wrestling game I had played, Francisco, was... We're going to do Triple H. 08. Farthest back possible, you know, because for China. Original attire. No, we're going to make him a referee attire. Put him in a referee outfit. And we are going to be facing. So you can just choose male or female. We're going to be facing. Should we do Lita or Trish Stratus? Probably Lita, you think? Or should we do Trish? Let's see. Trish. Oh, there's Tamina. Oh, there's 2 Taminas in here. Tamina and China would be a good match. Oh, there's Sonya. Oh, look at old Ripley. Oh, so sexy. I guess a China versus Rhea Ripley would be kind of good, right? All right, let's see Rhea. Okay, let's do this. This would be kind of a fantasy match. All right.